Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to a live stream on the Nitsuj Nobel Twitch channel. Oh, why is this like that? Something went wrong. Well, first technical error of the year. Well, that's really strange. I'm trying to capture a Discord video feed. That's what should be here. And for some reason it's showing OBS. So, hello and hollowed mist. Thank you for releasing the Pikmin. Starting off the year with technical difficulties, Manic! Hello. Hello, Soul. Hello. How's everybody doing? Drakey Boy and Chiron. Oh my goodness. Hello. Let me get you both shoutouts. Oh, love you too, Vicky. And Tomo, thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you, Midnight. How's everybody doing today? There we go. That's what I wanted. Also meaning I can now actually do this. There we go. That's what I wanted it to look like. I'm probably glad I could get to meet more people. Well, welcome in, welcome in. And let's get that shout out for Drakey. Oh.
Something like.
I think that's the clipped a tech error. How's Noble? Missed you, buddy. I is good, I is good. I'm sorry, I've been away. Also, Drakey, Chiron, Narg, Jitsenpai, I know you're recovering. You're all welcome in the VC, by the way. The boy, yes, the boy. Aw, love you too, Vicky. Also, by the way, today is the launch of the Cozy Coven. Void! Oh my goodness, hello. Why did that not post the link? Why is it called a 9-ball and not an 8-ball? Because it's a cursed 9-ball. I was supposed to have posted the link. I don't know why it didn't. There's the link.
Speakers.
Oh no!
Thank you for the... Oh, no. Oh, that's why it didn't post the link. Fix that, so now it should work at some point. And hello!
Yeah.
How are you doing, Drakey boy? Welcome in.
Nice, good.
That's good, I'm
Been-
very glad to hear it.
Been busy for the last 2 months.
Oh, you poor bean. Are you finally getting
Yeah,
time to
that's-
relax?
Yeah, now I'm finally relaxing and doing like catching up stuff with the projects and stuff.
Yeah, I
My
see.
never-ending projects.
I see. Also, Miss Puffle, thank you for the head pat, and Void, my day is going well. And Narg, thank you for the lurk, and I Mai Tai, thank you for the capo. So, Drakey, I have some questions for you.
Yeah.
So, what are your top 5 games from 2023?
Let me pull up my Steam.
I see. No problem, I'm
So,
well
top
just...
5.
No problem, I'm well just EP. Aw, poor Puffle. Well, I hope you get lots of rest and get cozy up here.
Yeah. Okay. Top 5 would be
While I wait for you to pull that up, I've got my top 5 here, and number 5 on my list is Daily Dadish. Woke up at 5 today. Aw, poor Puffle. For those who don't know what Dadish is, it's a fun, easy little platformer, and Daily Dadish has 365 levels, one for every day of the year, and it's really fun. I think there's also one for leap years, but you can only get to it on a leap year, so it may be a while before we see a full run of it get done. Floofy boy, hello, and I'm glad to be back. I'll join VC later. Okay, midnight. Jin Senpai, hello.
Dadish is a rather fun game.
It
I think
is.
I believe I got it on the Switch.
I believe I'm the one who recommended it to you.
No, you told me about it, but I've had the game before we've even met.
Oh, okay. Hello, can I hop in? Of course, Nate Lee, and thank you for the sub as well. 9 months. Ooh, I don't know which VC it is.
VC one.
Let me just in chat for the Cozy Coven link. So yeah, Daily Dadish is my number 5 game for for the year of 2023. It was a lot of fun to play.
Good.
Yeah. What are everyone else's number 5 games?
I need to pull up my list, so you'll have to give me a minute.
Yeah, no rush.
My number 5 would be Honkai Star Rail. I rather enjoyed it, played it at the start, streamed a bit of it, but I honestly liked it so much I didn't even want to tether it to streaming.
You are in the Discord.
Okay, so let's see.
Hello?
Narg, hello.
Father, what are you doing?
Hello.
Hola.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so I say my number 5 was oh crap. My list is all screwy here. My number 5 is Lies of P, because it's a lot like Bloodborne. Bloodborne was my favorite of the Souls game, as one I really need to get back into.
Yeah, I can absolutely see that. Okay. Drakey boy, what was your number 5 game?
I think I would also say Stardew. I liked it, but I have stopped playing it just because there's too much story and too much update that I couldn't keep up. I just gave up the whole game. I'd rather
Yeah.
watch gameplay instead.
It has a really good pace of updates and adding new stuff.
Yeah, and too fast for my pace.
I can see that, yeah. So is the Cozy Coven a game? Also, picking exact number 5 is hard. That's entirely fair. The Cozy Coven is just a Twitch group thing. All right. What is everybody's number 4?
Dead Island 2.
Dead Island 2. Fair enough. My number 4 goes to Demonologist, because it's really fun.
Didn't Demonologist come out much earlier though? Was that 2023?
That's when it got fully released. You might. This is a difficult thing. It's officially posted release date as 2023, so that's what I was going with.
Yeah, it was like on April 21st of 2023.
I would love to enjoy it, but the recent updates has caused us a lot of problems, making it hard to play with some friends. I'm one of those that can run fine on the computer, but when it comes to streaming it, I can't seem to stream it anymore, and well, Weston and Levine, they can't seem to play it anymore. Gotta get
Yeah,
their shit fixed.
it's been acting up.
It's been like this for months, so that kind of put a big sour spot for me to have put it on my list. I'd say my number 4 has got to be I'd say Tears of the Kingdom.
Interesting. My number 4 would be Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. It's rather
Okay.
fun to actually get like a top-down Warhammer game instead of just a first-person shooter like so many others.
Scooters, hello. Sorry, I just saw Scooters pop up in chat. Yeah, Rogue Trader is quite fun by the looks of things.
Did I get skipped on my favorite top games and launched in 2023?
No, we're just on number 4. So what's your 5th and 4th favorite?
For fourth favorite, let's see. The games that got launched were just our favorite for 2023.
Games that were launched in 2023.
Yeah.
Oh. The ones I can think of currently at the moment is House Flipper 2 is actually a good one that released a little bit in, I think, November or December.
I think it was November.
Yeah. So that one's I would say it's like a top 3, if anything.
Good, I'm glad to hear that, Toby.
And my 5th one, which came out on November 4, 2023, is Love, the Joe Biden dating simulator. It's on Steam, so it counts.
Okay, House Flipper 2 was December 14th.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the 21st. Oh, that was close to Christmas, too.
Yeah. And
Yes.
Drakey boy, what about you? What's your have we done everyone's number 4s?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What is everyone's number 3 from 2023?
Tears of the Kingdom, like I believe it was Jensen said.
Well,
Ah,
that was my number 4.
Yeah. I ranked it a bit higher on mine. I quite like the vehicle making and just messing around inside it.
It was actually originally my number 3, but the more I have played it, the more that I have now made Lethal Company my number 3.
that's fair, actually. Yeah.
Because though the base play alone is still fun on its own, especially with friends, once you get the mods in it, like holy crap, is it great.
Yeah, I actually thought Lethal Company for some reason, Lethal Company stood out to me as being older than 2023. I assumed it came out like 2022 and just got big all of a sudden the way Among Us did.
Ah.
The only difference is it didn't take Lethal Company years later from its release date compared to Among Us.
That's the thing is I thought it was like Among Us in that it was an older game that had just suddenly surged in popularity, given its price tag was so reasonable. But yeah. So I actually didn't put it on the list, but knowing that, it probably would have bumped Dadish. My number 3 is Dredge, because it's both simultaneously a horror game and a cozy game at once. Lethal Company also didn't need another game to help it get popular either. That's possible, yeah. Narg, what's your number 3?
My number 3 has to be. I was looking at it. Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6, fair enough.
Yeah,
I do love Street Fighter, but I never got the chance to play it yet.
it's okay. It's an okay game.
What are you guys talking about? Top 5 games of 2023 is the current topic. Jensen, you said yours was Lethal Company, yeah?
Yes,
Any particular reason for that?
I did say my reason for that.
Oh, right, yes, sorry. My streamer brain has returned.
I'm the one with sick brain, and yet I knew what I said.
Fair enough.
Oof.
Drakey, what's your third favorite game of 2023?
I would say Cyberpunk, the new DLC, Phantom Liberty.
I can see that.
Yeah, they added quite a bit in it.
Yeah, like it became like a brand new story, but then it's like smack in the middle of the main quest. It's good, but it's not the best. It's still not the best unless they made another DLC that is like, you know, tell more story about the main characters and stuff.
Yeah, I can absolutely see that. Also, One True L, thank you for saying you to Cutie, because you is, and Jensen, thank you for the dance. Also,
No,
hello.
I got over 41k points in your fucking chat.
Impu, hello. Okay, what is everyone's number 2 game here?
Mine is Mario Wonders.
Ooh.
No, that's
It was a nice little refresh to the 2D formula. Its art style was definitely a breath of fresh air compared to the repetitive new Super Mario Bros. Style. And I know some people like that.
guilty as charged.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna call you out, but I know you're one of them. But it was just a nice breath of fresh air. I'm not hating the new voice actor. I think he does a pretty decent job. The music's great. It's very colorful, and the fact that you get to play online with up to 8 people is already an advantage right there.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
A Doom Kitten, hello.
I still despise those flowers, so.
See, that's another thing. A lot of people hate the flowers. I like the flowers.
I mute the flowers in that game.
They're encouraging.
Was it something I said?
Was it something that I said? And I'm like, yes. A single word. That's why I muted you. That's why I don't play that much.
Wait, wasn't it up to like 16 people actually?
I feel like it was like 8 or around there, as you did say before. I
But
don't know.
you had like 3 different toads, and then you also had the different colors of Yoshis and Nabbit.
Okay, Toby, will do. Also, Vite, thank you for the bonus stacks.
Either way,
So-
a lot of friends you could play with. Lots of fun.
So we're still on the second, right?
Yes.
Don't think. Yeah. So my second, I know this is gonna be like an explosion for me. It's like there is a lot of debates about this one, but especially when it comes to like certain communities. But Hogwarts Legacy is my number 2.
And I can see why people like it, yeah.
Yeah, it's
What?
like
What game?
Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
I thought you said my worst legacy.
I did it first, too, yeah.
English brain goes bird. But yeah, it's a good game. Besides a little besides like a little bit of like trouble issues, and then but the mods still make it fun for it though.
I haven't tried with the
Alright.
mods. So you kind of need a beefy PC to play that. Like, I had to get a better CPU to play it.
Yeah, especially with the download speed on it too. And I was like, and the game, like, I couldn't play anymore since I was supposed to stream it the one time. And then the beginning's like, oh, guess what? We're gonna take like at least 15 minutes for you to progress the story as slow as we can. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done. It's like
Yeah.
when I would play, yeah, it was a nightmare.
My number 2 goes to Tears of the Kingdom. And people are surprised it doesn't take number 1 because it's the single most amount of money I've spent on a video game this year. Because I bought the one that comes with the big art book.
Mm.
Is it your fight with Ganon that kind of salts it a little?
No. Even before the fight with Ganon, I was already leaning for a different game for number 1. But the fight with Ganon secured its not knocking this game out, because I was sort of in between them, but I wasn't leaning to it for number 1.
Hmm.
Also,
Alright.
Impu asks, how is everybody doing today?
Doing
Yeah.
all right. Collabing with friends. It's
I'm
nice.
feeling gay.
Woohoo!
Huzzah! I'm doing well.
My number 2 was a game I was just playing today, actually. Stray Gods.
Oh, I've heard good things about it.
Yeah. Really fun take on an RPG to have it be a musical. I've watched a lot of stuff on how much effort it went through. And just wow.
Okay, yeah, I can absolutely see that. And how about you, Drakey boy? What's your number 2 game for this year?
I would say because I didn't play a lot of games for the past 2 months. But lately I have been playing House Reaper 2.
Okay.
And I wouldn't say it's the best. I would want to put it at top 1. But then when I open up back House Reaper 1, the original, I found out that there's a lot of things they took out from the first game. I feel like it feels like the House Reaper 2 is still in alpha instead of like a full release, because that's missing a lot of stuff.
That's not great. Also,
Yeah.
hello, Midnight.
Hello.
Hello, Midnight.
Hello again, Vicky.
Yeah.
So, Midnight, what are your top 4 games of 2023?
That is a good question. For me, because I don't have a PC, it would be they're old games, but it's going to be Mech Arena, Minecraft, and Dead by Daylight. And I think there's another one.
Justin,
Oh,
hello.
What else?
Now I guess it's on to number 1 games, I think.
Yes.
Pizza Tower for me.
Actually, for me, kind of Fortnite.
I can see that. Also, it's the Cozy Coven. It's a Discord server. You can join it here. Let me punch in the link. And I missed you too, Justin.
Why would you punch in the link? This is supposed to be cozy.
It's not necessary.
I will poke in my command on my keyboard to summon the chat message.
Hello, Justin. How's it going?
Is it replacing the cocktail lounge? No. It's just in addition to.
Yeah, it's a big group thing.
Yeah, it's not one person's. So whose server is Cozy Coven's? Well, it's everyone in the VC's currently server. As
Plus
well as
more.
as well as a bunch of other people. We're almost. Yep.
Oh no, I'm just saying that you're the godfather of the entire server, so.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people. Currently, we're up to, I believe, 24 people who are streamers in the server.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of places where you can come and talk to each one of them.
Yeah, it's meant to be like a big fun group thing.
Welcome to our mini fan club.
You could describe it that way if you wanted to. Narg, what's your number 1 game of this year?
I was thinking about and debating on it. One has to be either Lethal Company or We Love Katamari remake.
Oh, the We Love Katamari remake is fun, but it is
It
a
is.
remake, though.
Yeah. Like, even I play it as a kid, and it's like, it gives a lot of nostalgia vibes, and it's like, okay, yeah, they added a little bit more, and it's just like, it's the first game I ever started streaming for this entire last year that got me to stream. So, it's either that or Lethal Company. So,
I can see that.
Yeah. Lethal Company, yeah, it brought it. I played it more than any other games on my list, thanks to a certain streamer that told me, he's like, "Hey, this game just came out. We should both get it and play on Halloween." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Then we both got it, and then all of a sudden it became popular. So it's like, oops, whoopsies.
Okay. For me, and this might come as a surprise to some people, it won't come as a surprise to others, my favorite game of 2023 is Pikmin 4.
Nice.
Do it.
Yeah, it's an absolutely adorable, cozy little strategy game. I haven't played a huge amount of the main story because I want to play it fresh on stream in one go after beating Pikmin 3, which I got this December because it was on sale at my local game store. So that's where I picked it up. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing them all in order, but I've been having a lot of fun with the Dandori like competitive stuff where you're playing against other people online, offline, against AI, and it is really fun. The controls are really good, and what I have played of the story is, I think, most excellent. So yeah, it for me takes number 1.
Nice. I'm gonna do the very predictable one. My favorite game of 2023 is Baldur's Gate 3, because goddamn,
It won so much
Agreed.
stuff at the Game Awards. By the end of it, I was like, God damn it, can this thing stop winning stuff?
Well, I'm
Well,
sorry to say it is one stuff for me.
Fair enough. Midnight, what would be your top game of 2023? Midnight, are you still alive?
No.
Okay, so I think Midnight died. Jakey boy, what's your top game of 2023?
I would put maybe 3 games that I played the most in 2023. That would be the finals. I wouldn't put it as at the very top because it's not as fun when you don't have a full squad. Like playing with randos is good, but because this game requires a lot of comms, that you're playing with rando, you're just gonna get one by one killed, and then you're not gonna have that much fun with. And then I would say Little Company.
That's entirely fair. Also, I was just gifted a care package and I realized I didn't grab water, so I will be right back.
Oop.
With water.
Okay.
You just brought Nightly back with that.
What?
It
We
was
were. You go.
it was Midnight that had died.
Ah.
I don't know who's.
I'll be back with water. Give me one moment.
Remember, guys, whenever you start streaming, make sure to bring a bunch of water with you. I had to bring like 1 soda and 2 waters. Don't be like Jensen, where he doesn't drink water and breaking the glass.
So, we're never gonna let him live that down, huh?
Never. And thank Jensen for that.
I bring a 64 ounce in a steel container.
Don't break the steel container.
I don't think I could break this thing if I wanted to.
Yes, you're gonna break the wall instead. Probably to another house. Remember, everyone, gifts up to Noble.
I'm back with water.
You heard nothing.
All I heard was noble. Be like Sir Halo and bring at least 9 containers of water, each growing in size.
That sounds like
I don't know what that means.
10 gallons. What's 10 gallons like? No one can survive 10 gallons unless they're a marine animal. Oh wait. Yeah, Noble is a shark, so that counts.
Literally and shark. Alright. Now, I'm curious to know what everyone is most hyped for to see in 2024, game-wise.
Most type core, so starting with number 1.
Let's start with your number 5. And I guess because we started with Jensen on all of those, let's start with Jensen again.
For the games we're waiting for in 2024.
Yeah, what's your number 5?
My number 5?
Yeah.
My number 5 would be Tekken 8.
Tekken 8. Ooh.
I grew up playing the Tekken games through demos until I finally got my first copy, which was Tekken 2. And I always enjoyed the storyline between the games and everything, and it's just a fighting game I always like to come back to. It's definitely my top favorite fighter games for sure.
Okay. Justin, you're gonna have to send me a video of that, because I'm now very curious. And yes, Imfu, I am a shark. I am in fact not a stingray. Alright, Tekken 8. Sounds good. I might have to pick that up at some point so we can do a fighting game against each other.
Yeah.
Though the last time we did a fighting game against each other, I fell asleep.
You did.
Narg, what's your
I
number?
remember having that clipped too.
It is still clipped on my channel, yeah. Narg,
The whole mention of Vor Day was what seemed to woke you up.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Narg, what is your number 5 game coming out next year? Or I guess current
so-
year now.
Yeah, so this DLC I've been waiting on for a while. So this is Destiny 2: The Final Shape, which is coming in June of this year. So they better hype this up, or else I'll be disappointed as a Destiny 2 player.
That is entirely fair.
Yes. Very unimpressed me the last season, so, and this season too. So Destiny 2, you better bring my hype up, just like you did with the Witch Queen. You better. I'm watching.
My number 5 game has got to go to Earthblade, which is a really fun-looking Metroidvania game from Extremely OK Games. They are the people behind Celeste as well. Which, that was a really fun game. And seeing their take on a Metroidvania is, well, I'm really curious to see what it's going to be like. Especially after the masterpiece that was Celeste. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Nately, how about you?
My number 5 is the Braid remake. I played Braid a lot when I was younger on like a shitty old PC, and now it's getting a remake that I'm interested in. It's like the anniversary edition or something.
Ah, I didn't know Braid was getting remade.
I believe it comes out in February or April.
Ah, I see. Midnight, are you alive again, or are you still dead?
No, I'm alive. I had to feed my cats.
Ah, okay. Well, what is your number 5 game coming out in 2024?
Oh, that's a good question.
I found a video of it. Okay, send it to me in DMs, Justin, because I am really curious to see what that is.
This game's coming out 2024. Let's see.
While you look at that, Drakey, what's your number 5 game coming out in 2024?
To be honest, I have not know any games that's gonna come out this year.
Well, that's fair enough.
Yeah. Also, I might have to head out.
Ah, that's all right.
I head to bed. It's like
Alright,
3:30.
sleep well.
Yes, sleep
Yeah.
well. Also, Manic again claiming fakey fake points from the ether.
I will see you guys in my morning if you guys are still up.
Alright, see you then, Drakey.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Alright, so I guess we're on to number 4 games. Unless Midnight, you've thought of what yours would be?
Europa looks good, actually.
Sorry, what looks good?
Europa.
Europa. Ah, okay. I can't say that I've heard about it yet, so feel free to enlighten me.
It's actually a brand new game. Comes out in April.
Okay. Sounds good. Jensen, what is your number 4 for 2023?
My number 4 is the Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remaster.
I can get behind that. Any particular reasons?
Well, they were games I grew up with. Tomb Raider 2 specifically was my favorite out of the all of the PS1 Tomb Raiders. And though I can't say graphically it looks the most impressive compared to a lot of games today, I'm just more surprised. I'm curious how they're going to take the old games and bring it to the remastered light. I don't know if they're going to sort of give it enhanced controls or not, if it's going to have the same controls but just enhanced graphics. I'm also curious if it'll have the same voice actress or not. And it really caught me by surprise because there was already a remake of the very first Tomb Raider game, but though it had the same layout and everything as its original PS1 counterpart, it tried going for the more combining the original and Underworld controls.
Okay. I'm guessing that didn't go well, did it?
I mean, I played it. I don't mind it. My only issue is and this was back then, I could probably get a lot better today, was trying to configure the controls.
That would be
But,
difficult.
I will say the advantage the first remake had was in the original. There wasn't a lot you could do in like the mansion level as a training level. It had a bit here and there, but the mansion level in the anniversary remake was really its just own gargantuan puzzle level. There was so much to do, and it just kept going and going.
Yeah, I can absolutely see that. Narg, what is your number 4 for 2023? Or 2024, sorry.
I did see this game a little bit recently for a trailer for it, but Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, I didn't think about that. That would have been great on the list.
Please tell me it's a horror comedy.
It's a survival horror game.
Ah, okay.
No,
Yeah.
but have you not heard of Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
No.
It
You
was
haven't
old-
seen the movie?
No. I've
Is it
never heard of it before.
Oh
We
my
gotta
God.
watch it. It was an old 1980s horror movie of, well, killer clowns from outer space. They would kidnap people and take them to their UFO, which was a giant circus tent.
Yeah.
And the way they captured them, it was like they basically encasted them in acidic cotton candy.
It is.
Whereas the game is being created by the same people who did the Friday the 13th game, probably because the Friday the 13th game is going to become obsolete pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, it's supposed to be like the Friday the 13th and Dead by Daylight, where there's humans and then you get the whole group of clowns. So, yeah. It
Okay.
seems interesting as hell. So I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm
No,
gonna
but
get
what
this game.
One of these days, I'm going to kidnap you and we're going to watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I would definitely be up for that.
It's a weird movie, but it's funny as hell.
Midnight, what's your number 4 for 2024?
My number 4. Let's see. Let's see.
Also, Justin, thank you for sending me the video. I will take a look at it after the stream.
I'm not sure on that one.
Okay. My number 4 game for 2023 is The Plucky Squire.
Plucky Squire.
Yes, The Plucky Squire. It's kind of a little bit like Paper Mario-esque, but also a little bit platformery, if that makes sense.
I'm looking into this.
Yeah, it looks like a super cute, cozy game.
The bedroom makes me think of Andy's room, actually, in Toy Story 3.
I can see that, yeah. It's also got sort of like a felt board look to it. I don't know. It seems like it's gonna be such a super cozy game.
Yeah.
Dimpu, thank you for the head pats. Nately, how about you? What's your number 4 for 2024?
You actually know this already, but it is Bandletale from League of Legends. Cozy, Bandle, cute little fuzzy guys, city remaking sim.
Oh, sounds very good.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess we're on to our number 3s of 2024. Jensen, what's your number 3?
This might be a stretch because it isn't quite announced for 2024. I'm kind of hoping it is. But Tormented Souls 2.
Oh yeah.
I half expect you to say Metroid Prime 4.
I haven't really played Metroid.
Ah, fair enough.
But I was a big fan of the first game. It was definitely during the early time where I didn't have my biggest fear tolerance as I do today. But even so, I still loved the game, and I'm definitely looking forward to the sequel. I didn't even expect there to be a sequel. So when I saw that sort of announcement, I was just in absolute awe.
Ah, I feel you on midnight. I feel you on that midnight. Yeah, being on mobile can kind of suck for video games sometimes.
Yeah.
Narg, how about you? What is your number 3 for 2024?
It's as Jessen said for the 5th one, which is Tekken 8. I am a fighter person, so I am waiting on Tekken 8.
Ah, I see. I see. Fuzzy has popped into the chat and says, Nanora Beam. Which I feel like is a reference to Tekken.
Is it?
I have no idea. I've not played a Tekken game.
It's not to my familiar. I'm not familiar with it.
Nah, it's one of several
Um,
beams. Ah, I see.
It seems to be something from HoloLive.
Ah, I've never watched HoloLive, so... For my part, my number 3 for 2024 is Shantae Advance Risky Revolution.
Ooh.
Yeah, a lot like Earthblade, it's also a platformer in a pixel art style, though it's more like a Shantae game, and especially more like a Game Boy Advance game, because it was literally meant for the Game Boy Advanced initially. But
Interesting.
it ended up getting scrapped because the DS came out, and they wanted to move on to other projects. Because the DS had come out and they had new ideas, which meant it got shelved, and they basically went, hey, people are really into retro-like games. What if we unearth this literally retro game that never got released and finish it?
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I've been watching stuff about it for a little bit, and it looks like it's gonna be really cool. I can see that, Midnight. Everyone has a beam. Ah, I see. Nately, how about you? What is your number 3 game?
number 3 is Hades 2.
Oh
I
yeah, that's
really love the original Hades, and I'm really excited to see what new interactions and gods are going to be brought up this time. Their take on the mythos is just superb.
it really is. Though it's a shame you can't romance the one furry character.
I never got to play Hades, but it's been on the list.
Okay. What is everybody's number 2 for 2024?
Mine would be the Gex remasters.
Oh, those are
Ooh,
coming out
yeah.
2024.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I forgot about them.
Gonna have to rearrange your list.
No, I won't be rearranging my list, but
I'm more just curious if it's going to be like how the 3D All Stars was a port. I don't know if it's gonna take that route or if it's gonna be just a slightly upped port, kind of like the SNES All Stars was.
I can see that, yeah. Either way, I think it's going to be a fun time.
And the one that has me
Yeah.
the most curious is the hidden special stages in the second game, because on the N64 version of the second game, they had a Titanic level. But they had also taken out my favorite Scream TV level. Whereas in the PS1 version, they had the Scream TV level, but they didn't have the Titanic level, but they had 3 other levels. 2 levels with 1 remote and 1 level with 2 remotes. Really, the N64 version had less red remotes than the PS1 version. So I'm really curious if maybe depending on the port you have, because it's going to be on the Switch, modern consoles, and Steam. I'm wondering if the Switch version will have the N64 version while the rest could have like the PS1 version, or if they're going to make it like an amalgamation of them. I have no idea. So that's what I'm the most curious about.
Yeah, I can totally see that. Narg, what is yours for number 2 of 2024?
It has to be this weird little indie game that I saw. Little Kitty Big City.
Ooh, I've heard about that.
Yeah, so I'm just like waiting on this, like, I get to torture the city.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that Goose Game.
Yeah. I think Goose Game is kind of its closest comparison.
Wait, what's
Goose.
this video? Oh yeah, they're different.
Goose. My number 2 has to go to a game that I'm very much looking forward to as Detective Sharko, Princess Peach Showtime.
Oh yeah, I did see something about
yes.
that.
Yeah, people have probably heard me gush about this game enough already. But I'm really... The biggest thing for me is I'm looking forward to them fixing how they messed up Princess Peach in the last game they featured her as main character as, which is on the DS.
Oh yeah.
So seeing that they're moving away from giving her the emotional stability of a teenage girl, and giving her a more rounded character who's got cool power-ups, like, I'm quite happy about that. And looking forward to seeing what else they do with it. And it's sort of like a murder mystery investigation game, so I, as Detective Sharko, am very excited for that.
Nice.
Yeah. Nately, how about you? What's your number 2 for 2024?
Persona 3 Reloaded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been enjoying the Persona games. Just actually beat Persona 5 Royal, playing through Persona 4 Golden on my own, and now there's a chance for 3. So yeah, pretty interested in it. I do wish they would make it just the Persona 6 already, though.
They're gonna milk not doing Persona 6 about as long as GTA has milked not doing 6. Wouldn't be surprised if they started doing SMT golds to wait it out.
They already did.
Oh, I know. I think they might even do it again. Jensen, what is your number 1 for 2024?
My number 1? It would
Yeah.
be Metroid Prime 4. No, I'm kidding. My number 1 is Little Nightmares 3.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I always loved how creepy the people look in the game, but the big kicker is that it's actually going to be a multiplayer. And
Oh, it is?
it's something both me and Weston are looking for because both me and him just absolutely love the Little Nightmare franchise. So when we found out the third game was coming out and that was going to be multiplayer, we were just immediately, we were basically just sniping his release date.
That is entirely fair, yeah. It sounds really cool. Since I wrote down my list and you mentioned that one, I've done some looking into it as well, and yeah, it definitely looks neat. Manic says they might even just go down the Skyrim route and just keep re-releasing Persona 5 on everything.
No.
I mean, they already did. It's on Switch now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Fuzzy says just play SMT to tide you over. And
I
then
already have.
then they say I personally like those games more, so I'm biased and I'm with Fuzzy on that one. But I do get why people like Persona. Narg, what's your number 1 for 2024?
Fortunately, there's 2 games, and they're the same company. So these are the remasters of Silent Hill 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3: Snake Eater.
I can completely get that, yeah.
Yeah, so I can't choose between the 2. They are the same company after all. At least Hideo Kojima is being involved in Silent Hill 2, so I'm very excited for that one.
Unlike the most recent Silent Hill game, which may or may not end up being a little bit strange.
It's always strange. It makes it fun.
No, I mean because they've incorporated a battle pass into a horror game.
Oh, I did hear about that, but I just turned my head for a second. It's like, no, please don't let me be. Hopefully, it doesn't end up like that.
Isn't it AI generated as well?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuzzy's asking, why would Kojima have anything to do with Silent Hill 2?
Unfortunately, Konami has actually sent a invitation to Hideo about that, and fortunately, Hideo did agree to it. So he's involved in the project right now.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2 and the Metal Gear 3 remake, those are also games I'm greatly looking forward to as well.
Midnight, fair enough. And Impu, a battle pass. So, so my understanding of the way the newest Silent Hill game is going to go is that currently they have a website where you can watch like a chunk of gameplay and people will vote on whether or not they think it's good enough to be the next chunk of gameplay, and they get the points to spend on those votes through the battle pass. Which, like, I don't even know, like, the fuck
Very
is going
odd
on.
idea.
Like, they're spoiling a horror game, essentially, on the pyre of making money, but, like, in the weirdest way possible, where they're, like, doing it as, like, a vote to see what... Video games should not be designed by committee.
Yeah.
Unless it's committee to the biddy.
Yeah, don't believe you, it's too ridiculous. It's genuinely
It's
what they're
fully true.
it's genuinely what they're doing, Impu, but I absolutely get not believing me. It feels like the kind of ridiculous thing that only late stage capitalism would do. Oh wait.
Yeah.
As for having no faith in Konami, I'm actually hoping that they might resurrect Castlevania at some point.
Ooh, that'd be good.
That'd be very good.
But I also get having absolutely no hope for anything they do.
It would be kind of cool to have new Castlevania game with the Simon Belmont design they have in Smash.
It really would. As for me, my number one game goes to the absolute beast of a Wario-like, Anton Blast.
Was that a cat?
It sounded like a cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Justin, thank you for the Mario dance. They still hope for other companies. Don't mean to sound like I don't like gaming these days. Anton Blast is going to be cool. And Midnight says yes, it's his kitty.
Aw.
Yeah, Anton Blast is going to be really cool. It's a Wario-like that feels straight off the Game Boy Advance based on its looks. Its mechanics feel more DS/Wii era, but it's still got that like very late 90s, early 2000s charm to it, and I'm very much here for it.
Yeah.
You're sad Pizza Tower won no awards. As much as Pizza Tower isn't my favorite of the Wario-like games, it absolutely deserved awards. Like, it really should have won something for game design, because it's so good.
Yeah, I would imagine Jensen going up to that rewards and just be like, everyone, Pizza Tower is actually the best game too. Give it an award, give it something, give it a participant trophy if anything.
At least give it the fucking like award for soundtrack. God damn.
Or best memes.
Yeah. Yeah, I really think Pizza Tower should have won on soundtrack.
That's a very good soundtrack.
But Nately, what is your number one for 2024?
Don't know if it's coming out in 2024 since it was supposed to be coming out in 2023, but hope springs eternal for a Silk Song.
Ooh.
That's me, 2025.
I am also hopeful for Silk Song coming out.
I'm waiting on that one too.
It might just barely squeak in at the end of the year. Because the last update we heard about it said late, final quarter 2024 / first quarter 2025, was the last I heard of it.
Yeah.
I find it funny that Pikmin 4 got more awards than Spodioti. I don't know what that is, but Pikmin 4 didn't get nominated for anything, I didn't think.
I thought it did. I'm trying to remember.
I didn't think it did. Spider-Man. Ah, okay. Silksong has to release someday. Fair enough. I am a goose. Fair enough. But yeah, Nately, what's your number one? Oh, you just said Silksong. Sorry. Please elaborate on Silksong.
What is there to elaborate on? It's been coming out for a while. Really great team. They are taking a lot of time with it, but I'm interested.
Yeah. Kelta, hello.
Hey, what's going on there?
Delta.
Well, we're going over our top 5 games of 2023 and the games we're looking forward to in 2024.
Oh.
So, Kelta, want to give us your rundown?
Said top 5?
Yeah, top 5 of 2023 and top 5 of 2024.
I don't know. Resident Evil 4 remake was up there for 2023. That was really fun. I never played the original 4. Small Saga's also up there. It's a really fun indie game that I had a lot of fun with. What other games are there? I didn't play Wonder, and I only played a little bit of Baldur's Gate. Lethal Company, I guess, is up there, but that's I don't know.
Fair enough. Anything you're looking forward to in 2024?
Yeah, Tekken 8, Persona 3, and the Apollo Justice stuff is coming out soon, like this month. So I'm like, oh god. I don't know what else.
Fair enough. And Ram Scully, yes, we do have room for a severely insomniac bat in here.
Also, hi everybody.
Hello.
Sounds like you just woke up.
It really does.
No, I've been up for a little bit.
Oh yeah, you did text me. Yeah, you did message me
Yeah,
earlier.
I messaged you a little while ago. I was playing Dead by Daylight. Now I don't want to play no more.
Ah, fair enough. Good morning, Ram Scully.
Would you believe I only got 8 hours of sleep?
I would.
Only 8, lucky.
Considering going to sleep at 4 in the morning.
What sleep?
Trying to look at like what games came out last year. Games came out. I don't know.
Also, Capcom cryptically said they're going to be releasing something that will be assuredly successful. Probably, you know what? If I had to take a bet on what Capcom has got brewing, I would kind of guess Mega Man 12.
Maybe. People are speculating Resident Evil 5 remake.
I forgot that was coming out next year.
Ooh, yeah. So Ram, now that you're here, what are your top 5 games of 2023 and 2024?
I have a list open because I'm prepared. Definitely Tears of the Kingdom. I forgot it came out last year. Is one of my top ones because I'm an unapologetic extreme Zelda nerd.
I didn't play that one. Damn it. Everybody played it with me.
If I could lend it to you.
Actually, did almost everyone here have Tears of the Kingdom?
Not me. I'm the
Okay.
only one that doesn't.
Okay, so yeah, only Narg doesn't have Tears of the Kingdom.
And I think Midnight too.
Oh
I
yeah.
have a way to play it because of a friend's Switch, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
Hey, fair.
I'm still
didn't-
trying to think what games are coming out this year.
I opened a list of that too because I don't trust my memory a single bit.
Fuzzy says that their big game isn't Resident Evil.
Oh, okay.
I'm the person of scariness, so I said like the most wackiest survival horror game that's like Dead by Daylight Kelta.
Wait, what?
Have you heard? Do you know the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Yeah.
Oh god.
They're getting a game,
Oh, no,
yeah,
what?
I know about that. Yeah.
so I'm excited for that one.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't really played any new game. I've seen a lot of gameplay of Lies of P and the Dead Space re-release, remake. I like both of those a lot. They look really good. I'd probably suck at them, but I want them.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't figure out what came
Anything
out.
else I
last
wanted, I didn't have money for. I'm broke.
What is that status in the chat?
What?
The
Huh?
whoopee
What?
cushion.
Give that shark a whoopee.
Go
cushion.
But why are we talking about giving the shark a whoopee cushion?
Why not?
No, I just found it.
Fair enough. Dead Space
Oh, I could
remake
be-
is cool. Ooh, okay.
Hello, cat. How are you today?
Mid-hunt.
Wait.
The thing that I said that Impu wouldn't believe is that they put a battle pass into a horror game, and that they're
Oh.
using a voting system to build a new Silent Hill game,
Love it.
which is just
Good.
it's ridiculous.
It's insane. It does not make any sense. It's like, really? You're asking the fans? It's good and all, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, make it scary. Just make it more scary. More atmosphere, please. More music.
More strong creative direction,
Yes.
not blind voting from the fans.
Is this 5 either or 5 of both?
In a horror game, but horror games need solid immersion. Now, horror games don't need solid immersion. Like, you can have horror games that would essentially be like Ash versus Evil Dead, or actually just all of the Evil Dead series, to be honest, or Shaun of the Dead. Games that don't take themselves too seriously. That are like open about the fact that they're silly horror action movies, but as video games. But Silent Hill is actually a game that relies about its horror and immersion. I vote to add Sharko to the next session. that section of the game would just be getting cuddles.
I heard the new Silent Hill got canceled.
The Ascension one?
Is the Ascension one the phone mobile one they made, or is it the
Oh, no,
or is
that's...
it the one with all the flowers? Because I think the one with the flowers got canceled.
I'm
But I'm not too sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember.
No hope for Silent Hill 2 remake. I'll ask anyone here who can stomach something really scary to play the original if you can put the effort in. Yeah, I mean, I'm up for playing the original Silent Hill series.
I'm getting speaking of like series, getting a commission done because I'm thinking about playing the first 3 Paper Mario games in like order,
That's fair.
and then skipping Sticker Star because I hate Sticker Star. And then I don't have a Wii U pad thing, so I can't play the paint one. But I have Origami King, so that's something.
Oh, 2025 has been confirmed as the release year for the next Monster Hunter game. Okay.
Oh, nice.
No, not again. Oh yeah, they did say something about that. I was like, ooh. I almost forgot about that. I even saw it at the Game Awards too, so. Even
But,
though everyone's just pretty much gonna tease the hell out of me, say like, I killed a Nargacuga. I was like, boy.
God damn,
Why?
there's still no official release date. Ah.
None yet, yeah.
The hell, I can't talk yet today. The Senua Saga still doesn't have an official release date. Just this year sometime. Come on.
Coming this year, and only this year. We don't
Yeah.
have a month or a date for it. Coming in 2024. Watch out for it. On the news media. Only on ABC News.
Raikkoon, how are you subscribed when you weren't following me?
What?
What happens?
Hey, Rai.
Raikkoon just followed me, and he's subscribed. So I'm confused how he was subscribed without following.
Maybe it was a gifted sub.
Gifted subs usually go to followers.
Yeah.
No, not really. There was someone that I followed, but I got a sub from. So it can go to like people who just jumped in and watched the person. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch a lot of people or follow them, but I usually get their gift subs.
Oh, it was the alt.
Oh.
Okay, it's Raikun's alt account. Okay.
You have an alt account?
I was confused.
I also have one.
You also have an alt account?
I do as
Yeah.
well.
Seems like you're the minority here.
I haven't bothered making one yet.
No, wait, hold on. I had an account before this. It was supposed to be like I don't know, it was supposed to be my streaming account, but now this just became my streaming account. So
No. Okay.
Your phone uses your alt. Ah, okay. Okay, I see, Rai. I see. But yeah, sorry, Ram, do you want to continue with your top 5 games of 2023 and 2024?
Will attempt. My cat just lied on my wrist. The one that I'm using to use a mouse.
Oh no.
you're stuck there forever.
Honestly, he's 12 pounds, sir. Please. He's a large ball of hair.
He is an chonker.
Rest in peace, circulation.
Yeah. Probably. It'll be fine. I'm really looking forward to the Persona 3 Reload. Because that is my favorite. And I will not apologize if anybody asks me to.
That's fair, yeah.
Apologize.
No.
How it be, I be good.
I've gotten very mixed reception for saying that that's my favorite Persona.
There's a game coming out on my birthday next month that is supposed to be an homage to the CDI Zelda series.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I've heard
Wait.
about this.
I saw it and
didn't.
I was like, oh hell
Oh.
yeah. This is gonna be like really good bad. Or really bad, good. One or two. What's funny is that I saw the trailer and they actually did get the voice actors for the original CDI Zelda and Link
You
Oh,
kidding
no.
me?
to do the voice acting. So I'm like,
Do you
oh,
got a
that's
link to this? Do you got a
awesome.
link to this somewhere?
Yeah, let me get it for you. I'll post. Where should I post it?
This is what true warriors strive for.
My boy.
Give me 1 second.
I
But
won!
Fuzzy says they got the original voices. I love it. Yes, I love it as well. Have you looked at Grand Blue Relink game? Doesn't sound familiar.
I'm trying to find it. What the hell is it? It
About
is
time?
called-
Yes,
there
it is
is.
about time.
I can't. It's called RZ. But 1 second. I'm also playing a game on the side, so I can't really grab the link just yet.
Now I'm scared.
Ram, please continue with your list if you can.
Okay, where would you want me to post this at?
I lost the spot. Friend, get off my wrist. This actually kind of hurts.
I'll put it in general chat of the whole Discord, I guess. In the main
That
hall.
works.
In the Great Hall. There we go. And the
Someone please
Jewel of
supply coffee.
Faramore. An ad. Oh no.
Tekken. Give
Huh?
me Tekken.
Ah, Tekken 8.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait to play it.
Same.
I haven't played many fighting games in a while because not a ton have caught my attention, but I really want to buy Mortal Kombat, the new Mortal Kombat one, because I've had several of those on and off since the N64 version, and I just really like Tekken.
I can absolutely appreciate that.
Where'd you put it, Kelta?
It's in the general chat of the whole Discord.
I'm seeing a number of general chats.
Main chat, Great Hall.
Yeah, it's in the main hall. Pretty sure I put it in the right spot.
Maybe
main hall.
maybe at Jensen.
However you want
Okay.
it to.
I'll do it. Here we go, Dad.
Ah, thank you.
Nice. I'm still waiting for a friend to play it. Ah, fair enough. Yeah.
Cat Quest 3 looks cute. I like little, mostly metal top-down RPGs.
Wait, the little kitty.
Oh my god, it even's got like the same like fucking MS Paint looking art style.
Yeah, it's the same. It's an homage, a literal like almost 1-to-1.
Pretty interesting.
Well, that's going on the wish list.
Hmm.
My god. I need to move him. Yeah, move, please. Thank you.
You require the use of your wrist.
I do. I actually did start losing in circulation a little bit.
Oh no, the big chunker was too big.
He's not actually even fat. He's just large. He's really lanky.
Got like Jinx.
Ugh.
Ooh. Sorry for
Yeah.
yawning. I only got like 4 hours sleep last night.
Want to
Quite
trade?
alright.
I kept waking up.
I will still trade you.
Fair enough.
I think mine
I
was
have-
much better with the fucking fever.
Oh
Oh, jeez.
no. Have you been drinking plenty of soup and eating plenty of tea?
I had some soup. I had some tea during the call,
Ah, good. Good.
but I did run down.
Oh. Oh no.
I think I will go get me some water real quick.
Yes, plenty of fluids.
Yes. I forgot about his ghost bike, and I've started going on a small mission to play anything by Annapurna.
Okay.
I have yet to find a game of theirs that I don't like, and most of their games have really cute art or like really well done art. Because they've made I don't know how to pronounce it, so bite me. Gorgoa. They have Unfinished Swan, What Remains of Edith Finch. They have so many good games. So,
Okay.
I want to try getting Ghost Bike to see if that trend continues.
I hope it do.
That might be 5, because yeah, as far as new ones, I wasn't able to really play many. So I think that, yeah,
Is that of your
That's like
2023 or 2024 list?
2023 I was only able to give 3 because broke ass bitch over here.
Fair enough.
Amen.
2024 I think there was only 3 as well. Because I have terrible memory and I'm still upset that Hellblade doesn't have a release date. Although I want the game to actually be finished. I don't want them rushing through that. So I can live with it. I'm just excited.
Alright. So, question for everyone. What is a game that you didn't know was coming out that took you completely by surprise in 2023?
Lethal Company.
Oh yeah, I played that.
Lethal Company.
I kind of
I-
knew
I didn't-
everything coming out.
I didn't hear anything about this. I had no idea. It was.
Oh, you know what? Can I add
I
to my 2023 games
Sure.
that I was like actually happy for?
Yeah.
I never played the original Mario RPG, and that was actually really fun.
It is
So
fun.
that was a good one for me also. One I like that came out.
I think Jensen had more to say on Lethal Company.
Alright.
Yeah, it was a game I didn't hear anything about, nothing at all, until it was already released. I think I heard it through Ryder, actually. And it just caught me by surprise, the absolute chaos that I just did not expect. The proximity chat really adds to the fun of it.
Oh,
And-
absolutely.
And again, the mods just really increase the gameplay. Especially with like the mimic doors. It's always
Yeah.
funny to be like chased by a thumper playing the fucking Thomas the Tank Engine theme song. And then you find and then you find a fucking door, and you got like a chance of it either saving your ass or it gobbles you up.
I watched, I think a little bit recently when I was streaming that game, and we all added the mimic mod. Everyone in my freaking party except for me died to the mimic doors because I couldn't find the doors, so I just keep hearing them like, and just die.
A game that I didn't know was coming out last year was Small Saga, because I knew about Small Saga like years ago when it was in like pre-alpha like trailer stuff, and I didn't know it actually like came out. It's really good. It's a really good game. Kind of short though, but it's pretty good. I had a really fun time playing it.
For mine, the surprise is House Flipper 2. I didn't know anything about it, but I heard from one of the other streamers like, oh yeah, this is House Flipper 2. I was like, there was a first one. It's like, yeah, it's pretty fun. I'm like, I guess I can buy it. Is it that good? It's like, yeah, go buy it. And I'm like, all right. And the best part is, I was in a bad mood after downloading it and playing the next day. I was still in a bad mood, and I played it. I was like, whoa, this feels nice.
Ooh.
I was like having a blast. It's like, oh, I thought I was gonna be very, very moody while playing this, but unfortunately, it just hits you right. It's like, okay, this feels good. I'm gonna play it more, and I did. I got too addicted to it, and then I finished the entire game in like 3 days.
Okay. Fuzzy says DMZ mode. For me, the game that kind of came out of nowhere was Alien Hominid Invasion. I didn't know what it was until me and Impu were playing, what's it called? Well,
That's a very good game.
I can't think of the name of it now. It's the one where you're the Castle Crashers, the remake of Castle Crashers.
Oh yeah.
No. I'm so gonna call it fuck.
And we encountered little aliens, and I'm like, oh, those are cute. And Impu said, oh yeah, they're from Alien Hominid. And it's on the Switch, and I went looking for it, and there was a bundle of Alien Hominid HD and Alien Hominid Invasion, and it was cheaper than just buying Alien Hominid HD, so I got it. I got the bundle.
Yeah, that was a game that I was scouting at for probably 2 years. It's been on my wish list. I never had an exact release date, and I was very glad for that to come out because I wanted its original PS2 copy. And that's been one of those games like, oh, I'll get it at some point, and then this comes out like, oh, well, I can get this and play it on a modern console, which is even better. And knowing that there was a multiplayer, even that was great.
Oh, Impu, you are absolutely correct. We do need to play more Castle Crashers.
I would love to join in on that if I could.
Yeah, we should definitely try and set something up. Nately,
I've never played it.
it's a really fun beat 'em up. Nately, what was your surprise game of 2023?
It would have to be Limbus Company, not Lethal Company, but just downloaded it one day, looked pretty interesting, and it got me into the whole Project Moon franchise, honestly.
Okay. And, Ram Scully, how about you?
The one that surprised me most out of the stuff that I remember is some people in the server I'm part of were talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna try playing Resident Puppet. I'm like, what the Resident
What the
Puppet?
fuck?
What is that?
Oh, do
Is
you
it-
mean
yeah.
My Friendly Neighborhood?
Yes.
I need to play that. Oh my god, I want to get
That
that
one
game.
caught me because I'm like, what do you mean Resident Puppet? What the hell is this? And they sent me the trailer. I'm like, oh my god, I want this.
Like,
Yeah.
it looks like it's not a horror game, but they're saying it is.
It's got spooks and stuff in it. It does count as horror, but it's not. It's not the
survival
on par
horror.
horror. Yeah.
It's
Mm.
not on par
survival
two.
horror, like Resident Evil, like 3 or 2 or 4.
Yeah.
But with Muppets, it's silly.
Pretty much. Like you get flailing, screaming puppets all over the place that will jump on you, right on your head. You have to wrap them up in tape. You can use a Rolodex to shoot them with clips.
If the Muppets were insane game, got it.
I like it. It looks hilarious, and I like horror. I can watch horror, no problem. Playing it, I am the biggest fucking chicken, and I will take pride in that fact. But that's something I probably could play because I'll end up laughing half the time.
I'm easily scared by everything, but I'll play any single horror game. That's why I play that's why I have my own spooky Sundays. It's like I'm very bad at horror games. I'm easy to scare. Yeah, I love these type of games.
Hmm.
I scream like a
Maybe.
chick sometimes.
I need to play more horror. I bought a game called Witch Hunt, and I want to play it on stream.
I'm gonna watch you play it.
You know what? I'll play it tonight. Why not?
Yes.
Because I played a little bit of it, and Witch Hunt is pretty much like it's set in the Blair Witch trial times. But there's like monsters, and you're just a dude with like a musket and a pistol and a sword, and it's one shot and then reload, which takes like 10 seconds because it's a musket. And then the monster I was tracking down was a big, literally pitch black werewolf that charged at me, and I wasn't expecting the charge.
Oh, look at
There's
the.
al-
Oh god!
There's also like other little demons that attack you, like a giant bat or like shadow
did not.
women or like witches. It's pretty crazy.
Damn.
So I'll play it tonight, I guess. It'll be interesting. And then I need to also play Yakuza. I love that game series. I'm about to play it again because it's so good.
Yeah, it does sound quite good.
I highly recommend that game. If you want a really good story game, Yakuza is like the #1 thing I would recommend.
Agreed.
So
Yeah.
I've been told.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I forget my voice doesn't carry with shit. I just said so I've been told. I have friends trying to get me to play so many different games.
Ah, okay. Now I'm curious what everyone's favorite older game that we played during 2023 was.
How old is the question?
I would say 2022 or older. So
Okay.
just basically any game that didn't come out in 2023.
I can go first if we want.
Okay.
My favorite older game was Library of Ruina, which piggybacks off of Limbus Company because it's the second game in the 3-game thing, and I really like the interesting mechanics it had.
Okay.
What was the question again?
Favorite older game you played in 2023?
Older game. Like N64 kind of old, or like how old?
2022
Oh.
or older.
Yes, I would say Super Mario 64 because, well, one, the race you, me, and Weston had, and just a lot of the ROM hacks that I played during 2023.
That's very fair. Kelta, how about you?
Trying to think. I don't know what game I played that was really old. What did I? Oh, in October I had a whole Resident Evil like month. So I just played a bunch of Resident Evil. So I guess that is an option, as an answer.
Yeah, that works. Narg, how about you?
SDB. Let me check the release date on one of them. Please don't be 2020. Oh, and that's one. Oh, so one of them is Inside the Backrooms, and the other is Escape the Backrooms. I'm a
See-
Backrooms lore fan.
Ah,
That's a good one.
yeah.
Yeah, best scary game. A lot of nice Easter eggs and huge lore, and a lot of jump scares.
Also,
Not for
Midnight,
faint of heart.
Minecraft. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's it. Not for faint of heart. Not for anyone that's easily scared as me. I'm looking at you, Ram.
I was just gonna say, Midnight said Minecraft, and I think that's a good game. Also mentioning Roblox, which It's a game I haven't touched since I was a very young child, so. As for my older game recommendation and favorite older game I played during 2023, that's going to go to Pikmin, the original, in fact. I've had a lot of fun with it, and I may or may not have doing a little bit of speed running off camera in my own personal time. I may or may not want to put myself on that leaderboard somewhere.
Now that you said Pikmin, I actually do remember playing Pikmin 1 randomizer, and it was hard.
It is quite hard to do Pikmin 1 randomizer.
I couldn't finish it because one of the items you have to get, you need the flowers for to change the Pikmin into yellow Pikmin and then back to blue Pikmin. But because the randomizer randomizes everything, I couldn't get the flowers, which sucks.
Fun fact, you don't need the flowers for that.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you stand right on the edge of the beach, you can actually throw them to the rock, get up onto the rock, and throw them onto the island. It takes a little bit longer than just taking blue Pikmin over and using the flowers, but it is
Okay.
doable. And it's how I do it.
Okay. I've
yeah.
never done that before.
Yeah, I can show you at some point.
Maybe if I do it again. But I also remember that I have a few clips of the frog being just an ass and then just spawn camping my all my Pikmin.
The Wollywogs are a pain. You've been doing randomizer without you? No, I've been doing Pikmin speedrunning.
Aw.
You okay?
James's white cat, Yeti, James from Cinemassacre.
Yeah.
BGN. Apparently his white cat has passed.
Oh no.
16 years.
Oh, that's sad, but that is pretty old for a cat.
Yeah. I've had a cat live almost 20, I believe. She was an old bastard.
Yeah. Well, I hope the kitty wasn't in pain. On maybe a less dour note, Ram Skelly, what is your older game recommendation out of 2023?
It's probably slightly a good thing a lot of my friends, ironically enough, don't actually watch your stream because when anybody ever asks me this question, I love to thump about, let's play Nier Automata.
Ooh.
That game is on my list of games to stream and play.
Do it.
I haven't.
Anytime my friends ask me, I'm just like, do you want to talk about our Lord and Savior, Nier Automata?
Oh my god.
I've annoyed them to death.
I do at some point want to play Nier Automata. At least I stopped myself from doing Nier Automata.
Oh my god! No, that's even worse.
Automatic.
Or Nier Automata.
No, damn.
This quickly turned into pain.
Definitely.
No, but Nier Automata, it does look very cool.
It is a very fun game. Somehow, because... Oh, what is it? Square Enix does not know how to put labels on things. It is considered a bullet hell. And I think it's also considered a Souls-like, but I don't remember. In the very least, it's considered a bullet hell, even though it is mostly RPG-based. But I spent 3 weeks just grinding away at it, trying to find all of the weapons. I never finished yet, because if you're gonna 100% that game, it is 40 plus hours.
Welcome to my world. We're playing Tears of the Kingdom to completion, not like 100%, just
Oh
completion.
no, the seeds!
No, not those.
Oh.
Took me. I will be getting all of those little Korok shits to where they're supposed to be.
Oh,
Oh,
I need to
God.
send that. I need to
But
send that to you.
just beating Tears of the Kingdom took me, any guess how many hours?
67.
69.
2 years.
It hasn't even been out for 2 years.
Exactly.
Uh,
It feels like it.
You're still continuing from your first one, and you're continuing to your second one now. You're still going.
it took me 216 hours.
Oh, that's
Hey,
not
You
a
know
lot.
what?
hey,
I believe it.
Yes.
hey, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's fair to say at this point, Mickey Mouse has now become public domain,
Yeah.
correct?
I saw that.
Yep.
Yeah.
The original.
It'd be
Well-
a game too. The horror
well-
game too.
Well, there's already a horror movie on the way, supposedly coming out in March, called Mickey's Mousetrap.
Hey, I was wondering how long that would
Hey.
take when it happened with Winnie the Pooh in like 2 days.
And we're gonna be getting that sequel once Tigger becomes public domain as well.
Oh
Hell yeah.
goodness.
Oh no. There's also a game for it too that came out. I was watching on Steam where it's like a Exterminator game. Infestation Origins. It's on
Yeah.
Steam right now. So.
Yeah. It. Okay. Small.
I'm looking into this.
Small little mini rant of annoyance thing here. It's kind of annoying how once Winnie the Pooh got out into the public domain, the immediate thought was, let's make a gory horror movie about Winnie the Pooh. Like, come on.
I don't mind. It's sort of like a big fu to Disney with how they've been as of late.
That's true, but like, Disney hasn't owned Winnie the Pooh for like a decent chunk of time because it did go back to the family who owned it.
Yeah. The book writer for it.
Yeah. So like, yeah.
Oh my god, Infestation's a fucking co-op horror.
It is. I'm planning on streaming it sometime. It's like, please come out so I can actually get it.
Okay, it doesn't have a month or anything. It just says comes out in 2024.
Aw.
Yeah.
I'm sending this to Weston.
Was expecting the horror movie as soon as I heard.
Yep.
It was a horror movie to cash in on the hype. Wasn't even good. Yeah. My big thing, right, is I saw that Winnie the Pooh was leaving the public domain, or was entering the public domain, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. We're gonna get like a cool cozy game. You know, someone's gonna go, oh, I've been tinkering with a cozy game idea. I think it would be fun to set this in the 100-acre woods. You know, or oh, wouldn't it be cute to tell like a sweet, you know, story about Winnie the Pooh? And the first thought is just, but what if he killed people? It's like, I don't know, something about it makes you go, you know.
I think there's also the idea that you know, a lot of the Disney films were meant for kids, so you know, they're already pretty soft and cozy and everything. That people just find it. People always have an interest of taking something that is meant to be fun and childish and find a dark secret behind it. Hence why we usually have those like dark theories, like how all the characters represent some sort of mental disorder that Christopher Robin has.
Yeah, I've heard that. The Snufkin game is coming out, by the way. Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Fuzzy Nut just said the Snufkin game is coming out.
Oh, what are?
Melody of Moomin Valley.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So familiar.
We said Sharko is too pure for this world. I'm a horny, vorny, cozy streamer. What do you expect of me? Manic says, look, when it became public domain, it was either going to be horror or smut. Fair enough.
Oh no, poor Mickey.
Clearly not horny and vorny enough. Look, you could have cozy vor. You could have cozy, horny, vory times. You could have all three at the same time.
Are I just bought Raft.
Ooh.
Fair. All right. Well, for everyone that's currently here, we've kind of covered all that we had set out to talk about, but we can talk about other things as well. This is sort of meant to be like a podcasty stream.
Yeah. Wait, is everyone here streamers, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
No.
Who isn't?
Dad! we should ask ourselves which is our favorite best clips of 2023.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. It's like we all have our special moments of 2023. Where's the perfect clip that we enjoy and love? Let's make it like a two things. Like, all right, what's our favorite clip from our own channel, and our second one from someone else's channel?
Ah, Floofy boy, welcome to the tub. I can say with confidence, I know what my favorite clip from my own channel is, and I know what my favorite clip is from someone who's here's channel is.
Well, spill the beans.
All right, so
Yeah.
starting with mine, it's this absolutely cursed clip where someone was asking me during the Pride Month stream what my pronouns were, and I said, I'm a he/him. And it's absolutely followed me everywhere. Every time I get shouted out, it gives me that clip.
Huh.
I wonder if property damage wouldn't be allowed on Twitch. I'm pretty sure property damage is allowed on Twitch.
When's it never?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's just,
It is. I streamed it,
Yeah.
although it was really short. I just didn't keep it up.
Oh yeah, that clip isn't accurate anymore, huh? Not really accurate anymore, but also, it's the way I say I'm a he/him. It's very funny, and it's followed me everywhere, and to be honest, I find it kind of hilarious that it's followed me everywhere.
Wow.
I had an idea, but this was way back in 2022. Darn it.
Wait, it can still work. It can still work.
It was when I was playing, I believe it was called Signs of Silence with Weston. This was well before I had established becoming any sort of VTuber or anything. And I hear Weston's first ever freak out of a horror game.
I've seen that one. You showed it to me.
Wait, this I need to see. He'll be Uncle Weston being scared. I need to see this.
I'll DM it to you.
Yeah. Yes.
Cause I didn't. He turns out he's got this incredible fear of like crawlers, like say like
Spiders.
no, not spiders. Basically, what has created this fear was the girl crab walking backwards down the stairs in The
Oh,
Exorcist.
that.
Oh.
That, yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I laugh at that, and I also find it impressive.
The only things that get me in horror games that like actually genuinely make me get scared
There you go, Narc.
is when something
It's like it's actually further than
is when like stuff just charges at me from like the darkness. That's it. Because I
Yeah.
can't react. I can't like react to it in time, so it just happens too quickly.
I was never a fan when you turn a corner or something pops out from around the corner before you turn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of the only thing that scares me in a horror game is like psychological horror. Jump scares don't really get me. I'm more likely to joke at them,
Yeah.
Nice.
Same.
as Jensen has been witness to on a couple of occasions.
I've seen too many horror like anything like movies and games that like I'll be like walking and then or like it'll be like really quiet or I'll walk up to a locker or something. I'm like, this is where I'm going to get jump scared. This is where a jump scare is gonna happen because it's like you can tell it was written that way, and sure enough, it happens, and I'm just like, there it
Actually,
is.
I think the scariest thing to ever get me in a horror game was when me and Jensen were playing Demonologist, and he screamed, and I genuinely jumped out of my chair. The
Even though,
sheer,
yeah.
the sheer panic that induced in me was far scarier than anything in a horror game.
I think another fun one I had was the infamous time limit for the second level in Sonic Frontiers. And I was so fucking I was off by like milliseconds, and I had screamed just as hard as if I was screaming in a horror game.
My favorite clip that someone made was I was playing Danganronpa 3, and I walked into an area, and it was I was reading chat. So when I walked in, I was just reading chat, not paying attention. So I genuinely just went "Wow!" like really loud, because
Oh.
I looked back up at the game, and there was a giant casino, and I didn't say anything, and I just sprinted to the casino. And then, my moderator, who's also a really close best friend, who also does a bit of art, animated me doing the whole like wow running, and then doing like a bit of the clip that he made. So that's
Sounds
my
like
favorite.
Terry.
That's my favorite clip of last
So
year.
are these guys a game you're playing?
Right now, no, it's a different. It's a different group of people now.
I mean, when you talk.
Yeah.
That's a game.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something in confidence?
Yeah.
You won't say anything?
You should mute. Ooh.
Wait, was he kicked or did he just leave?
Probably just love.
Yeah.
I disconnected him.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
I think Midnight forgot he was still in the call.
Yeah, and it's like, at the same time, I'm like, try not. It's like confidence. I was like, no, wait, this should not be good.
Yeah, the words
Yeah.
"Can I
Yeah.
tell you something in confidence?" It's like, okay, no, I have
Yeah,
to just.
yeah.
Bloop.
Yeah. Sorry, if you can hear us, sorry.
Yes,
Alright,
Midnight.
I'm gonna go eat some lunch, so I'm gonna hop out of call.
Okie dokie.
Don't give me stale bread.
What do you mean, Imp? What do you mean?
It will be stale.
Like
Oh my
based on me or when I'm playing a horror game?
I'll chat with y'all later.
Later.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Bye bye.
Bye.
So let's see. My favorite clip from my entirety of stream would have to be. I just lost it. It was a Phasmophobia one that I can probably. Wait, was it Phasmophobia? Oh my god. Squeak. The Everything is Okay clip. That one's my favorite one. It was perfect timing thanks to Nekomori. You're
Hello,
back.
Neko Club. Welcome back.
Did you realize you were unmuted?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Yeah, when whoever that was said, "Can I tell you something in confidence?" I'm like, oh no, I should just.
I think that was the mother.
Yeah,
That was the mother.
I didn't want to assume. I just was like, that's just gonna disconnect button.
On how to get them out. I told Abby to talk with you and come up with a plan on how to get them out. I said you should have them by now. I don't need one. Get out.
There we go. Just text and chat. But anyway, I'm gonna post these. So this is the one clip from my own channel, which is the Everything's Okay, posted by Nekomori. Some people I don't know if some of you guys know Nekomori. I think Jensen is.
I know the digestible cutie.
And second best, the one from other channel is the person that started my streaming, but there's two. Like, his popular clips is just me screaming most of the times. Because I have this mic in front of me that it picks up noise so easily. Like you can hear me tap on the desk, you can hear me try not to sneeze, you can hear me just, I don't know, editing from across the entire house itself. And it's like, it back then it just like does its own filter where it'll sound like I'm falling from a well, or I'm just like screaming on the TV screen. But there are some good ones, and I don't know. One of the two things I would post is me screaming at Phasmophobia, or me just being like, "Oh, have fun," and just making my entire friend scream. But it doesn't involve me, so I'll do the weird one.
Fair
The
enough.
second, yeah. So I'll post it in the VC chat.
All right. Nately, what's your favorite clip off of your channel?
I have no clue. I don't have many clips, so I think it has to go to the "Oh no" clip.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yes, it was just perfectly cut off.
Ramaskelly, what's your favorite clip?
It's kind of between two, and they're both from the same game. But I'd say, at least personally, I have a clip from Bear and Breakfast that the door disappeared, and it shouldn't have, and I was so confused that I'm just randomly clicking around trying to figure out where it went.
Oh no.
Okay.
I also don't have very many clips anyhow, but
Fair enough. I think my favorite clip off of anyone's channel has to go to Jensen. And specifically when me, you, Nately, and Tao were playing Mario Party, and someone started talking about, I forget what it was. Anyway, I said I like my man how I like my coffee, sweet and full of cream.
Oh yeah. I know this one.
You tried to top it. Tao tried to top it, and then Nately said, I like my women how I like my coffee. I don't like coffee.
Sounds like something I would say.
And that it just what I watched it back after the stream while I was having a drink, and I genuinely made milk come out of my nose with it's like I forgot he said that when I was like watching the clip to edit and trim it on my PC. It's like I forgot he said that.
I like my coffee the way I like my women. With my dick in it.
Hot coffee.
That sounds like saying like, yeah, I prefer my sub just to have my dick in it. Extra lettuce, extra bacon, add the mayonnaise at the end.
Yeah, so I think that's my favorite clip on someone else's channel.
On this New Year's resolution of 2024, I'm gonna scream more. Likely.
I think probably my favorite clip. I don't know exactly which one it is precisely, but it's definitely from your channel, Noble. And it's probably my favorite just because of how often it comes up through shoutouts. It's just a random fucking belch during, I think, Shovel Knight.
Is it the one where it keeps going?
I think so.
Then it's Celeste. I know the one you mean.
And it's not just the like shouts on my channel. It's like when I see you get shout at it on other channels, it's like it's always that fucking clip.
Oh, and see, whenever you're not around, it likes to do the I'm a he/him one for me, and it's just like I'm cursed with that clip to follow me around. My favorite clip would be Macarena. Ah, fair enough. Midnight.
I need to change some of my clips because I know there's like old clips of me when I get shouted out. It's like me being mute during that time. It's just me being like jump scared, but me up because I'm like ah. But you can see my camera, my game just going in circles. I'm like, I forgot about that. I used to be a mute streamer, and now here I am.
Nately, what's your favorite clip from someone else's channel?
I did catch someone saying concrete some fun concrete slurping.
Concrete slurping. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I can drop it in the chat.
Do it. I need to see this. Yeah, drop in the VC one.
All right, Ram Skelly, what's your favorite clip from someone else's channel?
What the?
Concrete slurping. What is this?
I have no idea what that was all about, but I liked it.
What the absolute fuck?
Exactly.
You know what?
Slurping.
I'm pulling this
That was-
up.
That sounded a little more than just simple slurping.
I don't really know. I am but a small hermit.
I see.
Small hermits here.
Yes.
We are all hermits
Good.
of the hermit crab.
I'm a hermit, and my brain might as well be Swiss cheese. Because I know I've seen a bunch of clips, some of which have made me absolute die laughing, but I don't remember what they are.
I think another favorite clip I like. This was with the writer's stream. He was playing Lethal Company, and oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, I had to pull it up. I had to know what it was. And oh my goodness, it did not disappoint.
It does not disappoint at all.
I don't know. No, I don't know what happened with his stream at this point. But clearly he must have gotten the shit scared out of him. He's on his way in, and he just says something like, "I just want hugs and cuddles." And the second he comes into the fire exit, he immediately got his neck snapped by the bracken.
Oh no.
Like the second he came in, and it was like 3 seconds after he made that statement. Like, well, there's your hugs and cuddles.
He got the
That's
death
not-
huggle, poor Bean.
Sounds like something Noble would say and do.
I think something like that has happened to me before, but my response was, "Oh god damn it."
There was actually one like that happened to me. I think I showed Jensen it, and Jensen saw it on my TikTok too. But me and my friend encountered the bracken at the stairs, and we're right next to the main entrance. And he was like, "Oh, whoa, hey!" And I'm like, "Would you?" Unfortunately, I pissed it off, and it killed me, so I screamed. It was so horrible.
Oh. Poor Bean.
Yes, it doesn't want to be my friend.
Oops.
What did you say whoops to? Did you drop your cup?
I accidentally opened OBS.
So to say, please don't tell me you dropped another big cup in your room that you'll be finding glass shards of for months.
It's still this time.
It's plastic. It's plastic.
It doesn't mean it couldn't shatter.
It's definitely gonna shatter.
It'll
Just
probably
watch.
crack before it shatters.
Watch. Just like you drop it, and then you accidentally slip on something imaginary, and you fall right on top of it, and you broke it, and you're like, oh, shit, I broke it.
I'm already having a bad enough day. I don't need to add to it.
Oh no, Poison Senpai.
Could happen any day.
We should give Jensen Senpai lots of love and snuggles.
You
Let's
do
all
not
get
want
sick
to give me
together.
hugs and snuggles. You do not want to catch what I have.
Give it to me.
No, you don't want it.
Yes, I do.
No.
I've been traveling constantly in my life. I get sick by everything that's gone by, and I'm immune to almost everything. Unless if it's COVID.
I'm
Fair.
gonna take a test. I don't think I'm gonna take the test.
Oof.
Also, my Mix It Up bot is acting up, and for some reason, Raikkoon and Manic have the exact same avatar, and I think that's funny. Just went in there to check something, and it's just like, why do Raikkoon and Manic have the same avatar?
I gave up on Mix It Up. I tried, and it's like sometimes it fails me, sometimes it's not. It's like, Mix It Up! Get your shit together!
Ah, well, I suppose I could be technical support assistance. I'm very good with Mix It Up most of the time.
The only thing I'm good at is just the stream code GG, and there was something else. Soundboard. Yes, Bone, I know there's gonna be a meeting in 10 minutes. I know I will be on time for it. Even though most people are late.
What avatar? Oh, the Discord PFP. Mix It Up bot's how I moderate the stream.
Ugh, I wonder how pissed off Disney would be with this.
What?
Someone here is making T-shirts, posters, and stickers of the Steamboat Willie Mickey.
Oh no,
They're-
that was too far.
Their executives are probably fuming, but they can't do anything about it legally, so who cares?
You
I gotta
can't
say-
do shit!
I gotta say, the stickers do look nice. Like, they're not like they're proper stickers. They're not horrendous.
That's good.
I see, but
So-
with it picked Raikkoon's it picked Manic's Raikkoon. Fuck Manic, it picked yours. My brain is not compute.
Those are good stickers.
Oh yeah, those are.
Yeah, not bad.
The bottom left one though is my favorite already.
I like the thumbs up one.
That one's good too.
I also like the one where it's just the head and shoes.
Wait, the pedant. Oh! I just realized that.
Oh, sorry. I just remembered something that's kind of funny. So, I apparently woke up at like 4:30 this morning
Uh-huh.
and sent a message to someone, and I don't remember doing this.
I've done that.
The message is, cheese is lucky for burn egg and fire milk.
Huh.
Was that a grocery list?
What?
All I heard is eggs and milk, and I was like, were you putting a grocery list on someone?
No. Cheese is lucky for burn eggs and fire milk. I was AFK, what I miss? Well, Rai, we finished our discussion of the games, talked about clips from other channels, had a technical error where your avatar was the same as Manic's avatar, favoring his, not yours. Also, Neko Mori, hello, thank you for the balls. And I just mentioned reading a text that I sent someone at 4:30 last night. And I'm not gonna lie, I think it's a little bit hilarious.
Oh, the last time I sent something was so horrible. There's this one time I was this was 2 years ago. I was sending my ex-partners like, hey, heading to bed, I love you. I want some smooches when I wake up, okay? And he was at work at that time, so but I texted one of my ex-girlfriends that, and I was like, oh no. And I can't undo it. It was too late to undo it because I was so sleepy and tired. And then she's like, okay, I'll send you some in the mail, okay? I'm like, oh no. And like, prior to 4 days later, I got Hershey Kisses. I was like, perfect.
That's hilarious. Also, Raikkoon, to answer your question, it was the profile pictures that are displayed in Mix It Up bot. Which are just for me for moderation things. Okay, weird question. Has anyone had any weird things happen this year during stream that they didn't expect would happen?
Yes. With this year?
Yeah.
This counts as both years because it was during New Year's, but I was playing VR chat, and OBS decided to say like, "Hey, buddy, guess what? We're gonna disconnect in the middle of your stream. Happy New Year's!"
Oh no.
You son of a bitch! How the hell can you do this to me? So I got like 2 parts in my channel. That is hidden though.
The one that stands out to me is the time I got a copyright strike on music that was in a video game.
Ooh.
Or not a copyright
I've had
strike,
that
but a
one.
copyright notice. See,
okay.
here's where it surprises me, right? So I can get how like the Dragon Ball people would go, no, you can't use our theme song in something, right?
Yeah.
Even if it's a rhythm game that has a streaming license built into it, but whatever. I cut that part out. What confused me though is Lego Star Wars: The Clone Wars having the da 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 da
Oh yeah, the classic intro.
da 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 da. Like, and especially too because every one of them, I've been reading what it's saying on screen, doing my best impression of the Clone Wars reader voice, like, the Battle of Geonosis. The General Grievous, along with the droid army, are attacking the whatever it is. And it's like, I've been doing my best to, like, 1, talk over it, but 2, to, like, make it relevant to the gameplay. They only ever sniped it once, but, yeah, it was like, what the fuck, Disney? Like, the game has a EULA that you have to agree to. One of the things it has in the agreement is streaming. You are allowed to stream it, and all of its audio, including the game audio, which includes the music. What? And it's like... Now, technically this EULA is from before Disney bought Star Wars, but the EULA is still legally binding on Disney, so...
I had to deal this one copyright strike, but I wasn't the one that received it. It was a notice. It was actually I think it was a notice that one of my friends got because I used to do music back then, and I was sort of in charge and sort of the licensing partner of a person and a company, and my friend's like, "Hey, I was using your music for funsies in my video, and it got copyright strike by." I'm like, wait, what song did I sing? Because I know I don't have properties to it because I was a ghost musician. I was a ghost vocalist, so I only sung the parts, and it's like, oh, it's this song. I'm like, let me contact them. So that took like at least entire 2 weeks to get it down. I'm like, hey, but it's like, hey, blah blah blah. My friend has a copyright strike from this, and if you can email them this and that. But we started yelling at YouTube throughout the entire time. It was the best thing ever. It's like, yeah, we're just emailing in cats. Like, me and this artist were just like, all caps was like, what's this from? Commons! People are allowed to use it! And yes, they did have the licensing correct, and the person that made a song right, and it's like, hey, it's Creative Commons. Get it out of the thing. It is not like a restrictive. We're not that restrictive. It's just Creative Commons. You can use it. So that was like a huge pain. I was like, I know I have to do that more in the future. It's like, god damn, I have to handle this in the future too. Especially if it's my own video someday or my own stream platform. I'm just gonna be like, hooray! I got copyrighted strike in my own stream with my own music. Twitch, you son of a bitch.
I mean, on that same line, I was copyrighted for 6 seconds of dead silence.
What?
Yeah, someone thought that they could copyright 6 seconds of dead silence.
Are we talking about the
Okay.
song or just literal silence?
Literal silence.
Oh, I think it's because you breathed. Next, just watch. It's like someone is like, yeah, I made this song called, and it's copywriting. So
Yeah.
let me sue you for that.
I hate when that happens. Yeah, it's like it's not even content. It wasn't even from something.
There's actually a Spotify song. I think it is Spotify, or was it iTunes that did that? It's like there's a song called like it literally had nothing in it. That's what the song was called. It's just nothing for like 5 seconds, and that's it. And I looped that too, and I made it. I made it my top songs in iTunes.
Yeah, it's really a pain in the ass. Has anyone else?
Probably keep talking.
Yeah. Well, especially because we don't want to have just 6 seconds of silence.
I think I already created that when I was just mentioning that one song that is called. Okay, that was a little bit too long.
Nately, have you had anything ridiculous and funny happen on stream?
Hmm.
Or just like surprising?
I got one of those bots in. Surprised me because I'm so small.
Though in fairness, they do actually tend to go after the smaller channels.
Yeah, but I'm not even like affiliate, so.
True, yeah.
I still can't get any bots. You lucky son of a gun.
Yeah, I hate
I
when
know,
I'm
right,
playing.
Ben?
Yeah, that happens to me a decent chunk. That's actually, it's actually really funny. So I write a lot of the music that shows up on my channel, and they actually did when I first put the Magnetic Shark song on, which is what's playing right now, which is my cover of Magnetic Rag. They genuinely tried to copyright strike it. It's like, but it's not from anything. I wrote it myself. I played it myself.
Yeah.
You have music? How dare you? It sounds similar to something else. Hold on, let me get my lawyer.
It's a cover of a song from the 1800s? Oh, the humanity!
Hey, get a lawyer!
That's why we have Weston.
I guess you
I
made it
wasn't
sound
talking
too
to
similar
you,
to someone
Jetson.
else.
I wasn't calling you Jetson.
Love the sound
never
of...
gonna be a day.
Fuzzy says he loves the sound... sorry, Fuzzy say that they love the sound of whatever cat is in the background. Also, Sad Panda, yes, it is broken. The system is very broken.
I think a funny one had to be the copyright strike from our Mario 64 race. That somebody from SoundCloud had used the menu screen for a fucking marijuana song and just sampled that bit. And I was getting a copyright strike for his use of the sampling of Nintendo's song.
Huh.
That same thing happened to me earlier as well, because I was playing Mario 3's Doom Ships, and someone had actually sampled a dum 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 to just have as a looping drum loop.
Yeah.
So
I think I know.
it's just like, how can you copyright strike me though? I'm just playing the damn game.
It's like you're not even the maker of this fucking song. How are you getting the fucking copyright to it, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's because Nintendo would not copyright strike someone for playing Super Mario Bros. 3, because they understand that it's within the legal rights that they give you in the end user license agreement for Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah.
So, if you're ever going to get copy struck for something that's in a video game, unless the EULA does not outline streaming it, it's probably just someone who sampled it or thinks they can get away with it.
I think another fun one was there's the Merkins, which is a cover band of like iconic 80s slashers, and they'll sing a parody of a song. And I was playing a Leatherface one, Friends Without Faces. And when it gets to like the bridge part of the song where it's all just instrumental, that's where I got the copyright strike because it thought I was playing an instrumental of the original song.
Oh jeez.
Oh no.
Needless to say, when I've said this is not all what the song is, that strike had cleared.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, Nekomori, how are you? How is the digestible cutie?
I gotta put on pants and go to a meeting.
Have
Okay,
a
I'll
good.
see you all later, or maybe, I don't know, when this meeting finishes. It's probably gonna be fast.
Have a good one.
Alright, see ya.
Sure. Bye.
Bye.
I might be dropping off as well.
Okie dokie.
See ya.
Have a good
See ya.
one.
See you later.
Midnight says it's good that the strike got cleared, and it is good that it got cleared.
But that fucking, I can't even find that fucking Mario 64 weed song.
Maybe it got taken down.
Play Mario. Smoke weed. Play Mario.
I don't think there was any reference to Mario itself in the lyrics. I think it just used the song sample. Oh, that hurt.
If I'm not mistaken, too, because you played a clip of it for me. Oh, you okay?
No.
What happened? What did you do?
I think I had a sneeze come in and fucking, rather than a proper sneeze, I think I held it in and I felt like it just crushed my ribs.
Oh.
I'm here to torture you. Hold on.
Aw, Ramskelly, welcome to the tub, and thank you for the care package.
How do you find out what you get wonked for anyways? Because I didn't get a full warning either. I got or not warning. I got the notice. I don't even know what got struck in the game. I was playing What Remains of Edith Finch. It's like, part of this is silent because there's copyright music. And I scrolled through and I can't even find it. I don't even know what it was.
Usually, if you look at the video bar, you'll see like a little yellow line that shows the that shows where the muted audio is.
It must have been tiny then because I couldn't spot it.
Yeah, that's happened
How
to me a couple of times.
Yeah, how long was the stream?
Jeez. I played through the whole thing, so like maybe 4 hours.
Yeah, I've found that it's easier to try and reverse engineer what the sound I'm looking for is. Also, let me hydrate real quick.
Oh, why is my chest hurt? I didn't even do anything yesterday. Ugh. Rich. Charming. Nice tasty meal of electrical Pokemon.
Gimme.
Gotta wash them down. Actually,
No.
no, don't do that. So how do shark stomachs like having a CPAP machine in them? CPAP? Is that what I'm thinking of? Shit.
As someone who have CPAP, what machine are you thinking of?
Hang on. Not the CPAP. My brain mixed everything up. A heart zappy.
A pacemaker.
No, not pacemaker. The emergency
Defibrillator?
one. Thank you.
Well, seeing as I'm a techno shark, I'll handle it just fine.
Okay, that's good.
Got some
Drink all the
jet
water you
paddles
wish.
here.
My brain failed me real hard on that one.
CPAP machine.
Yeah, just put one in your stomach, pump it full of lots and lots of air.
That's a different kind of furry enjoyable thing. When we start
This
talking
is
about
true.
inflation, we need to specify economic or furry.
Yes. Can you imagine if furries ended up being responsible for inflation? I don't know if that'd be great or terrible.
It would either mean that they were responsible for the financial one or the fetish one, but either way, it would end up being funny.
Oh, sorry if you could hear that.
No, I didn't hear anything other than the. Oh, sorry if you could hear that.
Okay,
I
cool.
didn't hear anything either.
bump my headset mic. Apparently, if I stretch in stream when someone redeems it and my sternum cracks, you can just hear the deep, meaty crack it makes.
Ah, I see.
Love the silence.
I'm very glad that my mic can't pick up my shoulder dislocating on stream.
Oh.
It's happened twice that my shoulder has dislocated while live.
I think it's just in stream because my stream audio picks up more stuff than anything else. And I'm like, why? Why are you like this?
Probably because you haven't set up filters on it that are normally present in most other applications.
Because this headset's supposed to have an auto filter, but yeah, I've got to mess with some of my extra stuff. Also, my monitor's crooked. Love it. That's the webcam's fault, though, partly.
Speaking of webcams, I have an announcement I'd like to make.
Oh.
Sometime in either late January or early February, the Sharko will be a true VTuber!
Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I want to see this model. Do you have a teaser?
Well, a teaser will actually be going up on Twitter after the stream is done. I've got the post all ready to go.
Nice. So many re-debuts. Meanwhile, I came into this with just 3 random models.
But you already did a VTuber debut. No, I'm just a DGen PNG tuber.
Hey, Noel.
Yo.
What if Zelda was a girl?
Man, that'd be like if Sheik was a guy.
The fuzzy, oh my god. Or at least a full 2D model. This model will be able to move, unlike my current one, which just hops up and down.
It opens its mouth and blinks.
Wait, it does that too.
You're laughing way too much at that.
It's
Growth
what
is strength.
Fuzzy said in chat, but I've seen you stream as Gower, which I'm assuming is a reference to Gawagura, which it was around this time of the last year that people were like really heavily calling me a Gora clone. And it's like, do me and Gawagura have much in common? I am a shark with techno gubbins bolted to me face.
Gura is also a shark, but I think that's well, and cute. You're both sharks and cute. That
Oh.
might be the misunderstanding there. I don't. Someone give me caffeine.
Nakamori, you should have access to the call, and if you have access to the call, you can join the call. Let me see if you have access to the call.
Thank you, Midnight.
See, there we go.
Hello.
Hey, hello.
Nobel, you still haven't muted them. I don't know.
Midnight said that they were still talking with someone, so.
Gotcha.
And
Right, GG.
Gigi, welcome in. Let me get you a shout out. And hello, Nakamori.
Hello, Kat. Welcome back.
Oh, you're not talking with someone anymore? Would you like me to unmute you then?
Hello, Ginger. Oh, complain.
That's a face.
Good boy.
That's definitely a face. I'm not going mad, am I? Why is there a face inside of that cliff? It's looking at...
No longer good boy. Stop. That's my headphone cord.
Hello, friendos. Hello, Jinji. Here we have a Gen Senpai. A...
Ugh.
What's about a Gen Senpai?
Just exaggerating that I'm still sick.
Fair enough. Midnight, if you're free, I will unmute you. Oh look, Midnight is back and able to talk. Also, Neko, you can unmute as well. But Gingy, hello, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Neko Mori, you can unmute.
Maybe they don't want to.
Maybe they don't.
You ever think
They
about
simply
that?
They simply want to be seen.
Fair enough. By the way, I'm gonna do another thing for the Cozy Coven, so that way people who haven't yet can join. But yeah, click on that link and it will take you through to the Cozy Coven.
All good squishy babs in there.
Yes. Yes.
And as you can tell in this one, I am a random quiet hermit. I hope you enjoy.
Nekomori, hello.
Ayo.
How art thou this fine eve?
Pretty good. Very excited for the weekend.
Yes, oh my god. Busy week.
I
Yeah,
can get that.
please. What were you guys talking about? I was volume down.
Nekomori, do you have a bad internet connection where you are?
Nakamori has become robot.
Yes, has become robot. This is not Detroit become robot. This is Dallas.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, yes. It was my mic sensitivity settings probably.
Okay.
I had the sensitivity very low.
Okay. I was about to say this is not Detroit become human. This is Dallas become robot.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah, this is just sort of our launch stream for the Cozy Coven, of which you are a member, and it's now open to the public. But to start off, we were talking about favorite games of the past year. So, what are your top 5 games out of 2023?
That I've played or that have come out?
That have come out this year. If you've played them, even better.
Well, I'd say Spider-Man 2 definitely. Games have come out this year. I honestly don't really know. I don't pay attention to that. I just play the games. I don't pay attention when they come out.
I see. Well, are there any games from 2024 you're looking forward to?
Definitely Little Nightmares 3. I was a very big fan of Little Nightmares and Little Nightmares 2. I am really excited to see where they go with there being two people, and to see if it is co-op.
Ooh.
Since even though six was in Little Nightmares 2, they were more of a helpful NPC other than co-op capability. I'm really excited for that, most definitely.
Any others?
Not that I have seen. Like I said, I don't really pay attention to like game releases and all that. But now I'm intrigued, and I'm going to be searching up games that will be releasing this year.
All right. Well, are there any older games you played in 2023? And by older, I mean 2022 release or older that you really enjoyed.
Hmm. Well, I was born in 2005, so I guess with the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Wait, I played. When did Spyro come out?
The original or the
like the first
trilogy?
3 Spyro games? The originals.
Prob-
I want to say
It had to be
very
the
late
1990s.
90s. Yeah.
I do want to say I'm also looking
Yeah, I
forward
played
to
those on
the.
PS3. I played those on PS3.
Looks like the first one was 1998.
Yeah,
The second,
I played all 3 of them on
1999.
PS3.
And the third one, 2000. Late 2000, actually.
I guess we should say that tonight we're gonna party like it's 1999.
I am also looking forward to that Tomba remake coming out.
Yes, I've been looking into that and I'm also quite excited for it.
Did you ever play it?
No, which is why I'm excited for the remake because it looks quite fun.
It's nice to have the original copies, so it's kind of easy for me to forget this is coming out.
Ah, fair.
My sister used to have it, and somebody stole the copy from her when I was young.
Oh no.
But looks like I'm sitting at almost $300 just on the first game.
You know what? I'm kind of curious. What was the first game all of us properly streamed?
Properly streamed?
Yeah, like more than just like a little 5-minute test stream or something.
That's a tough question for me because it could have been back in 2018 or 19 when I tried restreaming, or it could have been when my streak had really kept going in 2022. So that's a hard question.
Mine is a lot easier to answer because it's Shovel Knight.
Well, only have games that been only 30 minutes because streaming on mobile is Garbo. But I streamed Dead Cells, I believe, like the day before New Year's.
Ooh.
Yeah, back in 20...
I've gone pretty far on that.
Yeah, back in 2018, I had done streams directly from my PS4, which was the Spyro Trilogy when it was first released, and then some The Forest on PlayStation 4. But when I started streaming more on my PC in 2022, when I came out of the hiatus and decided to just really dedicate to streaming, it's hard to... I don't even remember what I had done as the first. I did Phasmophobia. I did a lot of random Ocarina of Time randomizers and mod hacks of Mario 64. So I can't even pinpoint what would be the first game I had technically played coming back from the hiatus.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. Ram Scully, how about you? Is Ram Scully dead as well?
I got dragged into a task and do not remember the question.
Ah, okay. What was your first game that you streamed, if you remember?
Crap, do I? Actually, I do. I was streaming multiplayer Minecraft with my friend who actually got me into it.
Ah, I see.
Not into Minecraft, into streaming. And like we're both, I'm decent in Minecraft. He is actually quite good at it. But you put us in the same room, and it's like watching a black hole collide. With the amount of trolling and random chaos that occurs. So that was a very jank stream.
Ah, Chaos Nanaki.
You know, I think what my very first live stream would have been was actually way back on YouTube. When YouTube streaming was fairly new. And this is when I tried doing Let's Plays. And by the way, nobody bothered looking up those videos. Those are well gone.
Oh boy.
But it was a stream of Knock Knock and then Little Nightmares. Because I tried doing a Let's Play of those, then again, hiatus. This was during college. So like 2016. And then I came back to it and just did a live stream and just finished those games in one sitting.
My phone has informed me that I have work in an hour.
I see.
How are YouTube live streams? I know it's gotten a lot better, but how was that?
I have absolutely no idea. The last time I poked it, it was a den of chaos. And missing a lot of basic features, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Like redeems.
Honestly, between then and now, I was brand fucking new to it, so I had as much knowledge with YouTube streaming as I did with Twitch streaming at the same fucking time. The only difference I'd say, which was beneficial, was with streaming on YouTube, you don't have that like fucking expiration on your stream going away.
Yeah. I know a lot of people store them on YouTube on purpose.
Yeah, people have their like full VODs channel that they'll put the streams towards.
Oh, Midnight says his first stream was Minecraft. Okay.
Whenever I play Minecraft, I'm always like the builder. I am very good. I am very good with building buildings and planning them out. That's why I like playing Terraria so much, because there's a lot more stuff to build.
I was always the farmer.
When I was like younger, whenever I played with my siblings, my brother was always like the miner or the farmer. He did both. And my sister was always the warrior, the one that killed all the monsters that dared to get close to us. But really, when all three of us played, it was just total chaos.
Ah, fair enough. Also, hello, Alex. Actually, I'm kind of curious, because I've got some members of the Cozy Coven here. If I were to start up a Minecraft server for the Cozy Coven, would any of you be interested?
Sure.
Honestly, not me. I think I've reached that point where I'm completely burnt out on Minecraft entirely.
Fair enough.
If I had a better PC, I would definitely join.
Okay. Also, Midnight, you are unmuted now. You can talk. Sad Panda says, my first stream was The Consuming Shadows. It's my test streams. How are you? It's been a bit since we talked. Yes, it has, because I took a chunk off of streaming after the Mario speedrun race with Jensen.
He felt so defeated that he had to take a break.
Let's just say there were other factors in my decision to take a break.
I know, but that one's just a funny one.
Fair enough. One thing I will say about this apartment, it's very nice to have an office, but the floor is tile and my toes are cold.
No,
Or some slippers.
I should get some cozy slippers.
Or get a
Two
rug
layers
for
of
your
cozy
desk.
socks.
I should do both, actually. Also, Nekomori, thank you for the dance party.
You're welcome.
But I just looked at the release list for 2024, and really the only one that caught my attention was Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door apparently coming to Switch.
Yes.
I wonder if it's
Oh yeah, the
getting
remaster.
revamped. I wonder if it's getting like revamped, like art and all that, or if it's gonna be like just like a direct port.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to that one because I quit playing the game right at the end, and it's bitten me in the butt so many times for so many years. Because it was a rental, and I was never able to re-rent it.
Yeah, the new one's gonna be both a remaster and slight story rework.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
it was right at the final fight.
Oh no.
That is pain.
Having
Yeah.
something, putting it down, and then losing it.
I forget how to make Mix It Up post my Twitter. Because I was just gonna say, everyone should go follow that because there will be a little teaser for my my avatar, my model coming out.
On your Twitter?
Yes, that's where it will be going.
Do you have or want a blue sky?
I do have a blue sky as well. There
Awesome.
it is. There it triggered itself. But yeah, the Twitter and blue sky. There's gonna be a reveal of the first sketch of my model posted there. Now, this
Yes.
was the first sketch that I got. I have received multiple sketches since. It's currently being rigged, I believe.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Blue Sky is certainly worth joining. It's a nice Twitter alternative. Instead of a madman who doesn't know how to run anything, and has proceeded to run several things into the ground, and the boards of directors have had to pull him off of things because he doesn't know how to run anything, you have instead a person who likes to get extremely high and make decisions at a whim. Oh wait, it sounds like I've described the same thing. Don't worry, one of them knows how to run a company, and it's not Elon Musk. Seriously, the number of things he's just bought off of other people is it's hilarious.
Honestly, Disney level. I mean, how many things have they bought? They bought Marvel, Star Wars. Wait, did they already own Star Wars?
They bought Marvel, they bought Star Wars, they bought Indiana Jones. They bought up like 3 or 4 different TV networks.
Oh my god.
Including
Oh, yeah.
Fox.
That's right, they did buy Fox.
Which is kind of funny when you realize now that people on that news network are getting their checks cut by Disney. And those people are going on that network to shit on Disney. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I do like the concept of people shitting on their bosses, both metaphorically and literally, because some bosses certainly do deserve it. But anyway, yeah, it's just kind of funny. But
My
anyway.
roommate had an outstanding general lapse and thought that they also owned in the very least she thought they owned Legend of Zelda and possibly Nintendo. I'm like, no, hell no.
No, actually, Nintendo is considered purchasing Universal.
Are they?
They are considering purchasing Universal Studios.
Interesting.
Oh my god.
Because Nintendo does already own a film production company. They actually own 3 production companies.
Oh my god.
They do all of them Japanese production companies. But following the
Understandable.
Mario movie, they're looking at buying something capable of producing like series and TV shows and movies. And not Universal, Illumination. Sorry, Illumination.
I'll be right back.
Because Universal's owned by Sony. Okay, Jensen. So why not a 4th? Exactly. So yeah, after the Mario movie, they're looking at purchasing Illumination.
Nintendo trying to slowly own everything like Disney is.
Nintendo becoming the video game Disney. Though actually, that's what Microsoft is trying to do.
If Nintendo is trying to buy Illumination, I don't think what Microsoft is doing could be worse. Because I swear to God, if Nintendo does buy Illumination, I'm gonna start a riot.
Why?
Because I grew up with that. I don't want Nintendo, and like it's just my mind can't process that.
I mean, to be
There have been so many good movies like Minions and all that have been made Illumination. Like I can only imagine what would happen if Nintendo were to own it.
they would probably just keep. So here's the interesting thing with the other production companies that Nintendo has bought. They've basically said, "Okay, do whatever you want. We really don't care. We just want you, so that way we can say, hey, by the way, we've got a project we want you to work on." Which is basically what Nintendo does whenever it buys a company of any sort, is going, okay, keep doing what you're doing, we don't care. And then coming in and going, oh, by the way, we've got a project for you to do every so often. Which is kind of fair enough. It's like, eh. So I don't expect much would change if they bought Illumination.
Yeah, but you can never be too sure. Power can corrupt anybody.
True, but Nintendo has already had a big dose of it, so...
Yeah.
They
are...
Also true.
Yeah, their legal department is the one you have to be scared of, not their marketing department.
Oh, definitely.
Or the game designers. You also don't have to be scared of them. Sure, they can build a Skinner box like nobody's business and train people like Pavlovian dogs, but they're not scary compared to legal.
That's true.
The Nintendo ninjas.
Every in their own way. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some more water real quick.
Alrighty.
I'll be right back.
Yes, true hydration takes days.
I don't even know how long it's been off the top of my head anymore, but Nintendo has been so far outside of the console wars for so long.
The only reason Nintendo isn't part of the console wars is because if they were, Xbox and PlayStation would be vying for second place.
Exactly. They are, technically speaking, not necessarily literal, the video game powerhouse at this point.
Yeah, well, because the thing is, Spider, hello.
Spooter?
Yes,
There's a Spooter?
Yes, there's a spider in a tux.
Hello.
Yeah, the thing for me, right, is so like sure, Nintendo does not compete on power. They have not been a power competitor since the GameCube era. Is that
okay?
Nobel? Yes, Spider in a Tux, it is me. The GameCube era was the last era Nintendo tried to compete on power. They lost. They lost hard to Xbox and PlayStation. The only thing that failed more than the GameCube was the Saturn.
Oh, right. I was gonna say that
Isn't
wasn't
that Sega?
Nintendo. Yeah, no shit. Good job, me.
Also, am good. Glad to hear it.
Because they bought out Sega a good while ago, unless I'm remembering wrong. Because I know Sonic Team is still a thing, but they'd
No.
also be under Nintendo.
No. So Sega and Nintendo never merged. Nintendo never bought Sega. Sega gave up the console wars and just shifted to making video games. That's why Sonic 06 is on PlayStation, Xbox. Why Sonic Unleashed was on Wii, Xbox, PlayStation. Like, they just became an independent party.
Okay.
Yeah, they became like Activision or like EA or... Why did I just mention two of the worst video game development companies? They became like... Oh no, they became... No, that one failed. Look, they became Sega. They just gave up on console production.
The main thing keeping them afloat is Sonic.
Actually, no. Sonic isn't even the main thing keeping them afloat because they're also responsible for the Yakuza franchise.
Yeah.
They
I
own
was
Puyo.
joking.
They own Puyo Puyo, which is huge in Japan.
I love that game.
EA fucked over Star Wars Battlefront 2. They did indeed.
Oof. And as if Sonic was a joke.
Yeah. Yeah. So Sega's still doing their own thing. Yeah. So
Welcome to One Brain Cell and Misinformation with Ram.
fair enough, yeah. The thing is, right, is trying to define what counts as winning in the console wars. Because, well, with the PC wars, it's not about who is the best PC. Because if it was about who made the best PC, it wouldn't go to Microsoft because they don't make PCs, they make operating systems. It wouldn't go to Linux because that is an operating system. You'd be competing with Packard Dell, Asus, IBM, Ryzen. Like, those are where you'd be competing. And Apple, because they actually make hardware. But when we talk about winning the PC wars, it's Windows that won. So I think at the end of the day, it's a popularity contest.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced ASUS. I don't know. It's ASUS, but not ASOOS. Like,
I've always heard it pronounced Asus. But it could be Asus as well.
And now having the desire to get a Among Us sticker and cover the A on my Asus computer. It's just
What going on? I'm so confused. We are having a conversation that's very higgledy-piggledy. But yeah, I think the console wars are about popularity.
But
I think Nekomori may be having...
which ones do you think make... on the topic of video game developers, which ones, like Sega, Nintendo, which ones do you think have made the best music? Like the best OST soundtracks?
I think, honestly, Sega probably has made the better soundtracks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna disagree and say that I think Nintendo and Sega both lose the iconic soundtrack race. Or it's not iconic soundtrack war. I think the best soundtrack of all time has to go to...
Shovel Knight.
Not Shovel Knight, actually, as much as I love it. A little-known studio called Square Enix. Specifically for Chrono Trigger.
Oh, good. That does count.
They do have some pretty good music. I will admit, I've listened to a lot of sound. I used to have the soundtrack for Einhander back when they were Squaresoft on my old phone.
Oh yeah, nice.
It's always amazing when I hear those people play those songs and other stuff, and I'm like, hey, that's fucking Einhander, hell yeah. Oh, there's a game that should get like a sort of retro remake. Einhander should be on the list.
Yeah, well, depending on how well Square Enix does with rebooting Gex.
That's a good question. Well, I hear they'll have the same voice actor.
Yeah, well, my biggest thing with the rebooting Gex is we've seen what they've done trying to resurrect other series, and it hasn't always been great.
You know, come to think of it, it will be interesting that they're remaking both Gex and the classic Tomb Raider, since those were both Crystal Dynamic.
Yeah, I really hope that when they're doing this, they're pulling as much of the original team in as they can. Because here's my thinking, right? Is if you get just some games that the internet wants, like Gex or Tomb Raider, and then get no one from the original teams involved, it's probably going to be people who don't care about the games, or at least not as much as their original creators or fans would. So I think it's good to get, at least for like a couple of the people who were in charge of the project, to be from the original game. Like when they did the who was it that did Metroid Prime Remaster? They actually got the original level designer, the original texture artist to come in and head the project, the original story lead, the original music lead, because they wanted to get everything sounding great and feeling great and looking great, and they wanted it to be as true as they could to the original, which is why for the most part it's still using the original meshes, just up-resed. I say up-resed, they're meshes. Up-textured? Up-modeled? Increased in graphical detail.
Increased resolution?
Yeah, but it's on models, so they increased the polygon count by a lot.
A whole 5 polys.
Yeah.
Really going into the future.
Yeah, they also like use the original source textures as opposed to just up-resing with AI or doing new ones, so it is actually those same old textures, just the high-quality versions that existed. Same with the sound effects, the mechanics. It's a from-the-ground-up engine, but it was worked on with the people who knew the insides and outs of the original engine, and it's like, that's the way you do a remake or a remaster, is like, you try and build it as much as you can off of the original, I think. Or... Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, sometimes it's not always the case where they can get them, even if they try. So it's always kudos when they are able to.
Yeah. The other thing is, if you're doing a remake, it is, I think, also okay to chart an entirely new course. Like, keep the story the same, but redo it, because the thing is, like, looking at Hollywood, for example, you know, they've done tons of things where they've remade something with a new story, with the same story, but a new title, new characters, new setting. And it's like, I think that's just as much validity to be called a remake as a much closer to the original remake. But that might just be me.
Speaking of remake.
Remakes are always a sort of iffy topic, honestly. Because there's a particular expectation between different peoples of what they want the remake. Some which works great for some won't necessarily work for others.
Yeah, my thinking is when a game company does decide to remake a game, they should also pack in the original. Be it a native port or emulation.
Yeah.
But with remakes, like what games do you think deserve a remake, and what developers do you think should make said remake?
Okay, a game that I think really needs a remake would have to be Chrono Trigger. I just mentioned it not that long ago. It's an absolutely amazing game with brilliant audio, storytelling, gameplay. It's amazing. But it is starting to show its age after, like, 30 years.
You know, it's a game that could use a remake that's showing its age.
What?
The original Mario Land.
Oh, yeah, it could use one as well.
If they could combine a remake of the first and second Mario Land, because honestly, even for Mario Land 2, Mario Land 2 looked like a phenomenal game for its hardware at the time, given there was a bit of like screen crunch with how big the sprites were, but the game wasn't necessarily fast, so you had some decent react time. But imagine both those games being remaked on a higher scale.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think for the Chrono Trigger remake, I'd want Mercury Steam to do it. Like, they've shown that they are wizards at making amazing ports of games from that era and remaking them beautifully, because they were responsible for the remake of Metroid 2 on the 3DS. They're responsible for Metroid Dread. They're responsible for a lot of great games.
I still think we should get a remake of the Oracle games while also getting the unreleased Oracle Secrets games that was planned.
Oh, that would be lovely.
If they do that, it should probably be in my opinion, it'd be good in a bundle.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting... You know what they could and should do? So, you know how the Pokemon games release, like, 2 games, and you can buy both as a bundle?
Mhm.
So, take a little bit of the page out of Scarlet and Violet's book, make the games multiplayer across, like, the different versions. You'd have to figure out how to do that, but it should be doable. Because Scarlet and Violet was able to do it, so... and
Yeah.
then, and this would be the other thing, release all of them separately for $30 a piece, but big bundle for like 75, 80 bucks. Like, whew, that would fly off the shelves, I think.
Yeah. Even a $10 saving on that, that's good for if it's including a brand new game, especially.
Yeah. Well, and I think too, like, people would genuinely pool their money, like, to get all 3 of them on a discount if, like, you had a group of friends that, like, all wanted, you know, like 3 people who all wanted to play it together. It'd be like, it's like a really sweet deal. Like, make it a friends bundle where everyone, like, gets a special pin in theirs, and it's just like, I think people would genuinely really dig it.
I would, that's for sure.
I think a remake of the first 2 NES Zelda games wouldn't be a bad idea either.
I can get behind that. Nekomori, you're the one who asked the question. Do you have a game in mind? I see.
Sorry, something was going on. I was being talked to. But I. All games played. Well, I mean, I wouldn't really be able to give my opinion on this. I am technically the youngest here, and turned 18 like last year, so I wouldn't be able to give a clear answer on what games deserve a remake.
I mean,
Oh,
you're still welcome to say what games you would want to see remade, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if this would be something logical, but I mean, I honestly think Little Nightmares, like, how long ago was it released? Like 2017?
It's an oldie.
Something like that. Yeah, like Little Nightmares, although it is a very good game.
2017.
Yeah, I was right on the dot. Holy shit! But even though Little Nightmares is a good game, graphics and all that wise, but with the stuff we have today, I feel like Little Nightmares could be remastered to like have maybe a longer story, have like more like tidbits to the lore, and maybe even if Little Nightmares does come after Little Nightmares 2, have some references towards Mono.
Okay. I can get behind that. Also, Midnight says a remake of Super Monkey Ball.
Ooh, I remember playing that at the arcade.
Fallout.
Which ones?
No, that was one of the things the announcer would say when you fall off the ramp.
Oh, okay. I assumed you meant the Fallout games.
I realized that misconception after I said it. I was like, wait, that's a game itself.
Who here has played Call of Duty?
I have.
Which one would you say is the best zombies mode?
For right now, I haven't. I've played a lot of the mobile version, and I actually do quite enjoy the mobile version.
I have to hop out of work in half an hour, but this has been entertaining.
It has been very fun, Ramskelly.
I will catch you all sometime.
Have a
Probably
good
later.
one.
I don't know.
Sometime, yes.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
And bye-bye.
I think I'm gonna have to head out too because a lot of stuff is going on and the cat is scratching at my door. I have to go give him love and. But I'll still be lurking in the stream, so.
Alrighty. Alright. It doesn't look like we're gonna have anyone else joining. Are there any things you guys would like to finish off with?
Not to my mind at the moment.
Okay. Midnight, any, I'm still stuck at work? Oh, poor panda. Oh. Well, don't worry, there will be more Cozy Coven fun, to happen later. Had lots of fun, but nah, okie dokie. Well then, I think it's probably best we find someone to raid out to.
About Bob Ross.
I know there is actually a Bob Ross stream channel.
Yeah, I'm following it. In their life.
I see. Well, is there anyone that I owe a raid live? Oh! A fellow shark is live with Ikari Tenshi. But anyone I owe a raid to? Ooh! Kazan Nezumi. Okay, yeah, I do owe them a raid. So, / raid Kazan Nezumi. Make sure I'm spelling that right. I was not. Nezumi. Alright, and for those of... Alright, and let's get a quick little raid message. Thanks for stream, it was great. Oh, well, I had fun too. Sharks raid in from a chit chat. And for those of you who have access to the emotes, please do consider using this variation. But it is time for me to head out, so I hope you all have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. Bye-bye now.